Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Man, I know the Wi-Fi might be messed up a little bit. It'll come back in a second. It's raining real bad. Well, man, we back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. It's been a wild day. We finna go down through there tonight. We getting into all of it. First and foremost, OTF Doodie Low. We talked about his story on here before. OTF Doodie Low was being accused by FTN Bae of basically sodomizing her son, sexually assaulting him with objects. This went online. Apparently, the story was she told her, son told her that this was done to him, and she went online about it, was adamant about pushing the story and everything. People was stuck on it and felt the way about it and trying to get him up out of here, basically saying that he was this. He's a child molester, calling him everything negative under the sun. The whole time he proclaimed his innocence and said he would never do nothing like that. Said that he had daughters of his own, said he had kids of his own. Was going off in one live we played on it. That nigga was just cussing all over the place, just talking big shit. So I seen a lot of people like, oh man, he did it. He did it. I could tell by the way he acted. And OTF Doodie Low did this. And I always say innocent until proven guilty. And this is why. Playmaker AC in the building. My guy, we here. Fresh as fuck. We here. Miss Lizzie, what's going down, Miss Lizzie? We rocking, man. We on that tonight. We on all the bullshit, man. We is on all the bullshit tonight, just being all the way honest with y'all. If it's blurry, the Wi-Fi should come back in. It's the rain kind of bad out here tonight, the weather bad, but we rocking, man. We on all the bullshit now. This is her right here. I'm finna play her coming clean because now she went and took a lie detector test to prove that she wasn't lying and saying that this really happened, but that really didn't prove anything because she's not the kid. She's telling the story or whatever. So she passed a lie detector test or whatever. Her son might have told her that. People still said he did it or whatever. I don't even know if the lie detector test was real or not. I think Doodie Low had responded to that. But now she came out and said that he took the lie detector test and he passed. He took the lie detector test and he passed the lie detector test. So she's now coming live and saying she's a pop. I'm going to play what she's saying. We going to get right to it. And y'all tell me how y'all feel about this afterwards. What's good, Queen Mo Fire?
Okay.
What's good, everybody coming in? We on all the bullshit tonight.
So.
We own it.
Oh my goodness. Old New York, my dear. Nothing new. They don't know we
already catching their ass.
My demeanor, but
man, why they playing music, bro? Damn. Hold on, let me find a YouTube video where they not playing music. We just want to hear this shit straight. Anybody got the video? They're just talking. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to be in the mix of shit. I just want to motherfucking. I heard the video's like a fucking minute or some shit. I mean, the video longer. That video was like 8 minutes, but I don't want this all to get took down. Let me see.
They just took.
I think this one might be good. Trying to find a small channel so it don't get took down.
My demeanor, but I had to come on live. Had to do it now. Because I'm gonna talk about the situation. Whew.
Bet you is.
I am like really nervous because it's a lot of crazy shit going on.
You nervous?
Wow.
Huh.
has it been a roller coaster of a journey. So, after my son was having problems using the bathroom, and I asked him what was going on with him, and I talked to him, and he tells me that David stuck the screws up him, and yeah, I went to the police, and I did everything I could with the police because I strongly believe my child. Like I tried to talk to David. David really didn't, like, he reacted to it differently, so he didn't really want to help me type of shit. So me.
Now let's be clear. You tell this man that he stuck screws up your child bottom, because we talking about a child here. How do you think he's gonna react? How would you react if a chick accused you of sodomizing her son? Come on now. Let's be clear.
I'm just like, all right, this is what my son's saying. He ain't really trying to help me. He's not really trying to help me clear his name or clear him out of the situation. He's not, like, he's turning it on me and telling me that I'm lying and try to make me look like I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that and I'm not. Like, I just literally was going off what my son said. Like, it's what my son said. It's what I believe. So I'm going off what he believed. So I'm trying to get the help from him to figure it out, and he's just giving me guilty. Like, he's just not really trying to help me, and he's bashing me, making it look like I'm making it up, and I never was. So I come to social media because I'm looking at it like the nigga that touched my son is out here walking free. Like, I'm not gonna just let him be out here walking free. He don't give a fuck to help me. He don't give a fuck about shit. Like, he wanna play me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was me, and it's not me. I don't have a lot of brothers. Like, I don't have family and shit. Like, I don't got a lot of people that can help me with shit. So I felt like, okay, I'm not getting media. And so I said, and me and him, everything that happened between him and I, that is very much so public that I don't have to go in and out about, you know what I mean? Like, he said what he said, I said what I said. We're in and out of court together. We both have attorneys. Like, it was something that he said he was serious about, and it was something that I was serious about. So David's family reached out to me and was like, we're gonna make sure he takes a lie detector test. We're gonna figure this shit out. So David went and David took a lie detector test today, and he passed. He passed with the person that I went to, and he passed with the person that he went to in Chicago.
So he took 2 lie detector tests and passed. Went to her lie detector test and passed. This is some crazy shit. This is some crazy, downright. Nah, my nigga. This ain't it.
So David called me, his family called me, everybody told me David passed the test. He is not lying about, doing that. If I agree with the test that I went to, and I'm a woman by my word, I apologize. So I talked to David on the phone for like a couple hours, and then I spoke to my son with David, and my son lied. And I don't know why he lied. And I feel bad. I do feel bad. As embarrassing as it is, I feel bad that, what happened to David happened to him and everybody calling him names. I really, truly do feel bad. But all I ever genuinely wanted was for him to help me. That's it. Like, all the diss tracks and all that shit, like, that shit was just giving me, he's guilty. So it just wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping my case. So I was strong on, having my son back and standing on what my son said. Because at the end of the day, I don't know why he said that shit. I don't know where that shit came from. Like, I still, still got to sit down and talk to him. But we talked to him for a couple hours, and I don't know. He made it up, said something like he just didn't know what to say to him pooping in his pants, so he just said whatever. So he just making shit up. So I'm gonna publicly apologize and say that he finally took a lie detector test. It took a while. It didn't have to take so long. Like,
it didn't have to take so long. Are you serious? Seems like she's still trying to put some little blame on him, bro. I don't like that. You don't get to say anything right now. It didn't have to take so long. Look, it don't matter how long it took.
Or trying to get clout or nothing. I just believe my son. I really believed him, and I just was gonna do whatever I could for my son. Like, I was gonna slide for my son, however that means. And he
on point, no limit, KB.
Ways, but finally, we came to an understanding agreement, and he decided to take the test, and he did it, and it's done. It's over with. He passed his test. My son told the truth, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But yeah, I feel bad, and it's not fair what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair, and I'm really, really genuinely sorry about that. I am. So that's why I'm gonna come on Instagram Live, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say that I'm sorry to him and his family and his kids. Like,
I'm not mad at her. Her son told her something, and she reacted how a mother.
Nah, see, y'all ran to that. The what she messed up at, she came to Instagram. Whatever, at the end of the day, let this be a lesson to all you females out here. Don't look for Instagram justice. Don't come to Instagram and try to blow a nigga's spot up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. When it becomes to the sexual assault shit or anything like that, you go to the police and you go to the doctor's office. First, you should go to the doctor's office and tell the doctor. I don't know how old her son is, but we're going to look at some of OTF Duty Low. I think he responded since then. Let me see. I think he responded since then. I know he was going off when the shit first happened. This what he was saying when the shit first happened.
Sucking ass people, all you dick sucking ass blogs like posting that shit. I understand why, but she need help. I hope they help get that little boy, help the little boy, because the bitch is sick. Why would you use your son, bro? You sick ass bitch. I don't get down like that. I live for something. I stand for something. I'm standing on all 10. And all you dick sucking ass people, all you dick sucking ass blogs, like playing with me, I don't even play like that. I ain't got this most attention and shit since I've been rapping. Y'all want to see a nigga? I'll be in jail, bro. Y'all gotta think about like three screws put together, and this man to be fucked up. Make this shit make sense, man. Stupid ass, goofy ass hoe.
Hey, boy, you know that nigga pissed off. He keep.
Man, bitch, shut up. Fuck you, hoe.
Hey, you know a nigga pissed off. He can't like that damn boy. I ain't trying to laugh at him. This is some serious shit. That's how you know a nigga was mad, boy.
And fuck everybody that's on this bitch who believe that bitch. You stupid ass people. Go look on my page. Go look what I just posted. Y'all ass people. Y'all dumb. Oh, y'all, this shit blood. I ain't even gonna lie. Look, it's not even. It's blowing me because that y'all believe.
This was before really the lie detector test when he was trying to defend his name.
Once this shit blow over and all this shit, I just want to.
That nigga was pissed, nigga, and I don't blame him.
On my kids, like fuck y'all, bro. Like I done been on tour this whole time. You dumbass people, y'all ass goofy as hell. This shit really blew me because like I'm just sitting right here just like, I wasn't even gonna say nothing. Fuck all that. I'm telling you, man, y'all ass. Hey, look, don't never fuck no wannabe ass, rapper ass bitch. Wanna all this shit. This bitch wants some clout. You got all the clout you want now. You got the wrong clout, you dumbass bitch. Fuck.
Bro, that nigga was living.
I don't even play like that. I got 4 daughters that love me, man. You stupid ass bitch. Look, everybody look, screenshot this. I know it's gonna be a lie. All right, Mike Yankee. This bitch was just in this bathroom. She gonna say, I didn't know, man. He just, man, bitch, you made him say that, bitch. Fuck is you? Like, think about it, bro. Y'all gotta think about this, man. That bitch weird asshole. Look, think about this, man. Think about this, man.
You might believe that weird. Yeah, it's weird.
If y'all believe that, y'all weird. If somebody listen, bro, 3 nails, this bitch said, I ain't never been no handy man in my motherfucking life, first of all. You dumb bitch.
Bro, that
if you take 3 nails, you telling me if you take 3 motherfucking nails, man, and put them together and put it in a little boy, and you call me 2 months later, come on, tell me somebody else did it. Then when I get to Miami and I try to get some pussy and I try to fuck you, well, he said, bitch, what the fuck, you sick ass hoe? Why would you wait 2 months? What type of mother is you?
Shaking your ass.
But if y'all go back on her page, go on her Twitter, she gonna get the delete stick. This bitch, talking about little dick bitch and all this and all. Bitch, you mad? I stopped talking to you. That like y'all believe this? Like y'all trolling and all this. All right, this shit cool. But like this shit serious. Like this bitch sick, deranged for not to have a kid do that. You stupid, dumbass. Bitch, you should slap your motherfucking self. Correctly, bitch, you made
I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
bro. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm not laughing at the situation, y'all. This is some serious shit. It's just this nigga rant is fucking, it's fucking funny. The rant. This some serious shit though. But the way this nigga ranting is funny as fuck. I felt that nigga though. Y'all remember when we talked about this shit like that time? I said the same shit, bro. I felt that nigga like, hell nah, man, you can't play like this. This ain't something, man. Look, why wouldn't you go to the hospital? That was my whole thing. The whole time, y'all remember that night I went live about this shit. I said that. I said, man, why wouldn't you go to the motherfucking hospital? Why would you wait to holler at this nigga? Why you didn't go to the doctor's office? If he stuck 3 nails up that little boy, the little boy be fucked up. He'll be down. He'll be hurt. He'll be crying and fucked up. That nigga be out of there. So that's what I was saying, bro, the whole time. Like, bro, just wait. But the internet be picking sides so fast. The internet love to pick sides, bro. And then it's so crazy because you can have the truth in the motherfucker face, and then they'll still pick the other side just because they done had their mind made up. And people is so motherfucking weak, dog. People is so weak. People is so lame. They can't even admit when they was wrong, bro. So they'll pick a side and just choose to stay on that fucking side, bro. Instead of coming out and saying, you know what, I was wrong. I jumped the gun on this shit. We went too far with it. We didn't know. Da-da-da-da. This shit would have ruined his whole life. He would have been over for life. Nigga would have probably did life in motherfucking prison, bro. They would have probably, bro, you got to think. You fucking torture, that's going to be torture, my nigga. They going to give you some sick-ass charges because that's some sick-ass shit. Nah, my nigga. I'm going to see if he apologized, if he's responded to the apology. My bad, y'all. I clicked the wrong thing. My bad. Let me see if he responded to the apology. My bad. I had clicked the wrong shit. Hold on. Put that bitch back on the screen. That's why I always say innocent until proven guilty, man. What the facts said. We need the documents. And for all my ladies that's out here, man, if you go through anything like this, if you want justice, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. If you want justice, go to the hospital. If you get raped, sexually assaulted, abused, if you want justice, you need to go to the hospital. I understand that you're going through it. I understand that it might not be easy. That's understandable. I'm not saying that it ain't. I believe that it might be hard and difficult. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I believe y'all. Was good. Everybody coming in the chat. Jay Dizzle was good. Wing Nut. Everybody that's coming in. Appreciate y'all coming in, fucking with me. I understand that it might be difficult to go to the police or call or go to the doctor's office and get these things documented. I understand that. But do please understand also that if you don't go to the doctor's office, there is no physical evidence to prove that this person did this. The choice is for you to make, correct. I'm just telling you the choice that you have to make if you were raped or sexually assaulted or one of your kids is sexually assaulted. You have to go to the hospital if you want justice. Coming to Instagram is not going to get any crime solved when it comes to anything that's sexual or things of that nature. It is what it is, bro. This nigga Emma is back. Emma talking about mother. That's all that I'm saying, bro. So, ladies, if you go through anything, your kids going through anything, man, make sure you go to the motherfucking hospital or you will not get justice, man. That's not me being harsh. That's not me not being understanding. I'm telling you that I am understanding of what you're going through, but I do also understand in a court of law with no physical evidence, a nigga can't go to jail or you don't get your justice. I don't believe in that rape shit, man. We not raping nobody over here. We ain't raping no fucking females or no damn show ain't playing with no kids, my nigga. That shit is done. That shit is not it, my nigga. That shit is no. Hell no. Fuck that. Let me see if homie responded to her coming out and clearing his name. Let's see what she was saying in the beginning. Let me look at all these little shits. Hold on. So this is what she said in the beginning.
I prayed. I had been praying. I had been praying about him pooping. I had been praying about this. I got on my hands and knees in my bathtub. And I begged God to heal
Emma, I refuse to call you a B, my nigga.
Show me what I couldn't see.
I don't give a damn what you identify as, Emma. You gonna be a man in this chat, nigga.
On his page, September 27th.
You welcome anytime, but you a man when you in here, nigga.
What his end game was the reply because the LOL was 3 days later.
I don't give a damn if you is a bar. When you come in Urban Politicians TV, you a man, nigga.
Me being on live and me egging his call, so he texted me LOL. But of course, he's a manipulator and it's gonna tell you what is gonna make him look good. But me and Alex were playing. Said that to me before, and I asked him what he was talking about. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Okay."
Bro, this shit here should have been.
So I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, you're not making sense." And I said, "Where does?"
She don't need her son, man. Go. Somebody tag whoever in Broward. They need to go get her son. She not a fit mother. You weird. Stop playing with me. Don't never play with me. Then you try to set me up. You playing crazy backdoor game. So I love my fans, bro. If I love my fans. Y'all, Shade Room, y'all go post that. She wild. Cancel her. Cancel. It's canceled. We don't play like that. Yep, it's canceled. Shout out to my lawyer. I love you. And don't never put nothing on my name like that. I got kids for real. We don't play like that. What's wrong with you? Shade Room, post it. Yeah, somebody get CPS in it. Somebody go get her son. She bogus as hell. Then you try to backdoor me. The f is wrong with you? You can't backdoor the backdoor, you goofy. You just threw your whole career away. What's wrong with you? The f is wrong with you? I'm off it.
My bad, y'all. I did that shit again, man. My bad. I did it again. We here though. We rocking. We finna get into it, man. So that's that, bro. Ain't too many other ways to say it. We watched the response tape. Watched the response video from her. He took the lie detector test, so now we here. Where do we go from here? I don't know. I'm pretty sure this will be over all the blogs tomorrow, all over the internet, trending like a motherfucker. Everybody gonna be speaking on this. I might do a video on this bitch tonight, depending on how tired I am after this. Because this some real live shit here, boy. This ain't something niggas need to be playing around with. I ain't gonna even bullshit y'all. I don't even know how this goes, bro. I don't know what the next move is. I don't even fucking know, just being honest. Well, suing her would be very expensive, y'all, just being honest with you. It'd be very expensive, very costly, and very time consuming. What I would do is, I would tell her, hey, whatever money you got, spend the money you have posting on every blog, getting it posted on every blog that I passed this lie detector test and I did not do that to your son. I need it on every blog, every hip hop blog, every blog that people follow. It needs to be posted. All the biggest blogs. I need you to pay Academics to post it. I need you to pay Say Cheese to post it. I need you to pay No Jumper to post it. I need all of them to post it a couple times. So pay them multiple times and however ways they need to chop it up and do it differently. I need you to pay the top YouTubers to do videos on it, clearing my name and letting it be known that this didn't happen and I was made look bad. You know what I'm saying? I was put out there as something that I'm not. That's what I would tell her to do with the money. I don't want to take you to court. We're going to do all the damage control that we can, though. That's what I want you to spend your money on. You can't give me no money. But what you can do is take that money and invest in to clear my name as much as you can, because this shit is never going to be erased. This shit is going to always hang by my name. Like I said, there's going to be people who have their mind made up. They don't want to be wrong. So it's some people that have a mental block. It's some people that have a mental fucking block in their head, and their head will rather tell them, I'm just going to stick with my first mindset instead of saying I'm wrong. They don't give a fuck. I think he responded. Let me see what he said. I'm finna play it right here, y'all.
I forgive her. I forgive her. You feel me? I don't know. I gotta forgive her heart. It did a lot of shit. Like my kids, my family went through a lot. My team, all that. Like we went through a lot going through this situation. I just always want to show my innocence, you know? And a lot of people bashing her and stuff. Like, I ain't really into bashing and shit. Like, I don't know. It's just like my heart different, but my blessings is like, it's like my blessings always come. You get blessed, and my blessings ain't stopped. So I love y'all, and I love all my fans, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I forgive her.
You know why he forgives her? He forgives her because the weight is lifted off of his shoulders. Think about that feeling. The whole world was ready to get him out of here. He looking at it like, man, I'm just happy that I was able to prove this shit. This shit is fucking insane, my nigga. The times that we live in, this internet shit. I think I'm gonna have to do a video on this, bro. Ain't no sooner. Y'all didn't see it. He didn't, bro. Did y'all see that video I played with that nigga going ballistic? He probably just wanted to get past this shit at this point. That nigga was in that video. You know a nigga, man, he couldn't even light his blunt up. He was, oh, you fucking bitch. That nigga was throwing shit around. Y'all ain't see that shit? That nigga was going crazy in that motherfucker, dog. That nigga was going fucking crazy.
You made the
That's it right there. Hold on.
you made the same and put it in a little man. Think about this, man. Oh. She gonna say, help get that little boy, help the little boy, because the bitch is sick. Why would you use your son, bro? You sick ass bitch. I don't get out like that. I live for something. I stand for something. I'm standing on all 10. And all you dick sucking ass people, all you dick sucking ass blogs, like playing with me, I don't even play like that. I ain't got this most attention and shit since I've been rapping. Y'all want to see a nigga? I'll be in jail, bro. Y'all gotta think about like three screws put together, and this man to be fucked up. Make this shit make sense, man. Stupid ass, goofy ass hoe. She gonna go like, oh, man, bitch, shut up. Fuck you, hoe. I was gonna be cool and hell. Fuck you, bitch.
See, bro, he done had so many different emotions with this shit.
Everybody in the motherfucking world got my name fucked up. And fuck everybody that's on this bitch who believe that bitch, you stupid ass people. Go look on my page, go look what I just posted. Y'all ass people, y'all dumb. Oh, y'all, this shit blunt. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, I'm not saying that I would forgive her.
It's blowing me because, yeah, y'all believe this shit and y'all really thought that this shit was true. But once this shit blow over and all this shit, I just want to say fuck y'all. On my kids, like fuck y'all. It's, bro, like I look, Mr. D straight up right now. You should let me watch that. You dumbass people, y'all ass goofy as hell. This shit really blew me because like I'm just sitting right here, just like I wasn't even gonna say nothing. Fuck all that. I'm telling you, man, y'all ass. Hey, look, don't never fuck no wanna be ass rapper ass bitch. Wanna all this shit. This bitch wants some clout. You got all the clout you want now. You got the wrong clout, you dumbass bitch. Fuck is wrong with you, you stupid asshole. I don't even play like that. I got 4 daughters that love me, man. You stupid ass bitch. Look, everybody look, screenshot this. I know it's gonna be a lie. All right, Mike, this bitch was just in this bathroom. She gonna say, I didn't know, man. He just, man, bitch, you made him say that, bitch. Fuck is you? Like, think about it, bro. Y'all gotta think about this, man.
That bitch weird.
Weird asshole. Look, think about this, man. Think about this,
You
man.
might believe that weird. That is weird.
If y'all believe that y'all weird,
Fuck.
if somebody listen, bro, 3 niggas, bitch said, I ain't never been no handyman in my motherfucking life. First of
So
all.
that's what I wanted to put out there. This is probably why he's like
3 nails. You telling me if you take 3 motherfucking nails, man.
this nigga was pissed off. I remember he was getting online. Y'all remember the nigga had his lawyer speak online. The nigga had his lawyer come online and talk, and they said, "Oh, that nigga's lying." That nigga had his lawyer come online and speak for niggas. He didn't give a fuck. But now he like, "Oh, nah, fuck that." This when he lost it. He just was going in. He been going through it, and now I guess he like, man, bro. He probably talked to his family. He got 4 kids of his own, 4 daughters. He probably like, man, I just want to move on, bro. I ain't gonna get nothing focusing on this girl. I never been in this position before, though. So I would probably be still pissed off, but he probably like, bro, she accused him of sodomizing her child with 3 screws. Yeah. Sodomizing her son with 3 screws. She tripped out. So now he took the law to take the test, and the law to take she had took a law to take the test first, and then she was trying to get him to take one. He was on some shit like, man, fuck that, fuck you, and I guess they couldn't get it understood. But he actually went and took a law to take the test with the people that she took her law to take the test with, that she wanted him to take a law to take the test. Him and his family, they went and took that law to take the test. Then they went and took their own. So he went and took 2 different laws to take the test to prove his innocence. KT, what's the deal, boy? Shout out to that boy KT and this motherfucker. Yeah, I don't wish this shit on no fucking body. So she said her son, he called her and talked to her and her son on the phone, and her son came out and admitted that he lied. I don't know how old this girl's son is, bro, but this is some wild fucking shit. And it's like, ain't no other ways that we can say this. We just got to see if some more responses coming. If anybody needs some mental help in this, bro, including the kid, go get the help you need, man, because this type of shit can't be going on, man. Just being honest, dog. You know what I'm saying? Dog say he forgave her. They move forward. And like I said before we move on, ladies, this is for the females. If you have been sexually assaulted, raped, touched, abused, anything, I understand that this could possibly be traumatizing for you. But if you do not go to the police or at least go to the doctor, you will not receive justice and you will not get this person off the streets. Physical evidence is key, meaning you need to go there ASAP. Now, some women are going to look at this and say, well, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. That's a fact. I'm not saying I know what it's like. I'm just telling you how the world works. I don't make the rules. I can't make the physical evidence. The physical evidence is only going to last for so long. That's all I want to put out there. So let's get into this fresh and fit shit. Like I told y'all before, every time they create a piece of content on this topic, I will be speaking on it. They went on to Flagrant 2. Andrew Schultz and the co-host and the other guy, Alex. Hold on real quick. What's the name? What's the name I'm looking for? Oh yeah, Flagrant 2.
more preference.
But no, but like,
that nigga jumped. They jumped out the gate into it.
what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here.
So everybody might not be hip to Flagrant 2. Andrew Schultz, I got hip to him through Charlemagne the God with they podcast, Brilliant the Idiots. But you know, I end up coming to know who Andrew Schultz was later on. He's a popular comedian, very popular comedian. He lit in his world, his lane. He is lit and popping and very turned up. Does all type of content, I think. I remember he was doing shit on, I think, MTV with Charlemagne, too. Him and Charlemagne, they built up their brand. You know, Charlemagne been popping in this shit. But they lit, for sure. Without a doubt, they lit. So this is the Flagrant 2 podcast that he has with his homie. And it's just not what's up to me, bro. Like, I don't really understand. And Akash, the Indian guy is Akash, and then Alex is the guy, for the people that don't know. He's like a media guy, like he does all the studio stuff. And I want to say he has his own studio. This might be his studio they recorded, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. But I know that he does do like studio shit and all these other things. He does that. That's his lane. Like, he does media and content, and he's on here as a personality off the camera and everything. His name is Alex. And him and Akash was on Fresh and Fit Ass, bro, with the points. The thing is, Fresh and Fit are deciding just to act like they don't know and they don't understand. And I guess it's one of those things where they on some shit like, we just gonna stand on it, because if we don't stand on it, we gonna have to hear about this all the time. If we don't stand on it, then every time we say something wrong, the people will come for us. Okay, then Andrew Studio. Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to Andrew Show. Shout out to the Flagrant 2 podcast. I did react to this video earlier, but I want to bring it down, bro. Break it down again. I'm not no. Akash, but see, understand, Akash didn't alienate anybody because of their skin color or their culture. He's married to an Indian woman. Andrew Schultz, to be honest, Andrew Schultz is lit. He's popping. He doing his shit. But he has a bad understanding with the black and white line also, or he just tries to push it off on comedy. And I put in my video earlier today, when it comes to terms like Knight Rider and Dabble in the Dark, Charlemagne, I know that they talked about this topic. I think when it happened, I didn't watch that video. I'm going to actually watch it in a second. He needs to be educated. He needs to be informed, Charlemagne, while this ain't acceptable. And you know what? I wouldn't even be having this much pushback. I would not be having this much pushback. But our guys, Fresh and Fit, and even Andrew Schultz and anybody else in media, you will not say nothing disrespectful to a Jewish person. You will not say nothing disrespectful to an Asian person in regards to Holocaust or their race, the color of their skin. The thing is, they don't have a history of being slaves. They don't have a history of being having to deal with Jim Crow laws when you say something bad about white people. It's nothing sensitive about it. You know, I keep hearing Myron say, well, man, if I say this about white women, nobody gets mad. Fam, white people didn't go through oppression. White people didn't get lynched. White people don't get killed because they are white walking through the neighborhood. White people don't get killed because they are the motherfuckers that run the system, nigga. This ain't up for debate. So when he keeps saying these type of things, he went on Academic Show podcast. They did something with Brittany Renner, and then they did a show with Academics. I think talking about it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched a couple minutes, and he keep trying to stand on it. And it's like, damn, bro, I can't do nothing but call you a stupid ass nigga at this point. Because it's either you're stupid because you want to be, or you stupid because you just choosing to stand on this bullshit when you don't even have to stand on it. You don't even have to stand on this shit, my nigga. And then they proved these niggas went on here and really made themselves look dumb. To be clear, their fan base doesn't give a fuck. We know this. Their fan base is going to watch anyways. Their fan base is going to support. This ain't for me to try to cancel Fresh and Fit. This ain't that. This ain't for Big Ant to try to take Fresh and Fit spot. I'm never going to that lane of trying to coach niggas who can't get pussy. You know what I tell niggas who can't get pussy? Jack off until you learn how to. That's the best advice I can give you. Get your situation together. Everybody know. I don't need a nigga to tell me what is known. I don't even want to be that nigga. The only niggas that my homie got, like we call our homies, my nigga, hey, I just met this female. I need some advice about, me and my lady going through something, bro. What you think? You know what I'm saying? If it's something that the homie want to discuss with me, if you want to ask for my honest opinion, some shit like that. But all that other shit, fam, you got to go through that on your fucking own, my nigga. I'm not trying to knock their hustle. I'm not trying to knock their platform, but I'm saying in real life, can't no nigga on the internet teach you how to fuck with hoes, my nigga. All that counseling shit, that's for people who are already in a relationship, dog. That's for people who are already have a relationship, have an understanding. They go to counseling so they can work on their problems and communicate better and get a better understanding. Or two people are looking to meet somebody and then somebody hooks them up and play the conversation of mediating them together. But a nigga telling me how to fuck with hoes and teaching you how to, nigga, every person different. It's simple and plain, nigga. Make yourself something that you think the bitches would like, whether it be your appearance, get yourself together, stay fly, find you a career, which you should be doing this anyways. You can't be a nigga that's 350, sit at the house all day, don't do nothing, don't have no grind, no hustle about yourself. Ain't no bitch gonna want to fuck with you. Unless, like, basically what these niggas is doing anyways, you paying for it, nigga. Why would I pay another nigga to tell me how to get some pussy when you can just go pay for the pussy? Why would I pay a nigga to tell me how to get some pussy or counsel me how to get the pussy when I can just go to the strip club and buy the pussy? Bitches out here, man, you could go to Miami where them niggas be at. It's badass bitches out there fucking for $300 all day. I didn't fuck none of them. I was about to. When I was in Miami, I was real close to fucking one of the bitches, but I didn't do it. I bought pussy before, back in the day. It's been a long ass time since I have, but I didn't pay for pussy before. It was a real quick transaction. And then you know me, when I go to the strip club and shit, I look like a pimp to them hoes. I'm black, I'm tall, I wear hats, I wear a chain. They automatically think I'm a pimp. So if I was to even approach these bitches about buying pussy, they'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Or they don't even want to come up to me. They think I'm a pimp. They think I'm a pimp when I go to the strip club. Every bitch in there think I'm a pimp. Them hoes try to stay away from Big Ant. That's for real, nigga. I'm not no pimp. I be want to go to the strip club every once in a while. Just, hey, man, let me get a little dance in this motherfucker, man. Like, come on. I came in, I got $100 to spend. Shit, bitch. Let me get a drink, $10, $12. I get 2 dances from you. They ain't but $20 a pop, bitch. It ain't shit. Them hoes, they'll rather stay away from Big Ant instead of coming over. It take a song 3 minutes in the strip club. Song like 3 minutes. Bitch, you finna get $40 for 6 minutes. You can't even make that at a job, but the bitch so worried about me being a pimp, they don't even want to come up to me. I say all that to say this. It's plenty of bitches trying to get that pussy away in the strip club. Why in the fuck would I need to go have some niggas tell me how to get bitches? Make yourself a better quality person in general. That's how you get bitches. Become more intelligent. Work on your conversation. Confidence is key. Confidence is the most important thing. Be honest. One thing bitches love a funny nigga. You can get a bitch number just by being a funny nigga. I done seen it. A lot of niggas. I don't have the most game for a bitch, to be honest with you. I got game for a bitch, but I don't have the most game for a bitch. But I know talking to a bitch, making a bitch laugh and showing a bitch a good time, get you the pussy. That's what I say, you ask a bitch, take a bitch out to eat, my nigga. Like, why would I go pay a nigga when I know all I gotta do is shoot at the bitch? It's either yes or no. All right, what we doing? I'm old school, baby. Let's go out to eat. Let's go grab some drinks. What you like to eat? What you like to drink? Come on, let's go. Bitch, I ain't tripping off no little meal. All these bitches trying to fuck anyways, my nigga. These girls want to fuck just as much as you do. So like I said, I'm not trying to knock their hustle, and it's not going to knock their hustle because it's way more lames that's looking at the internet than it is solid, like stiff, like men and niggas that know how the game go out here. So these niggas got a lane. I'm not trying to fuck up their paper. That's not the goal here. I'm just on some shit that I've been on way before they said this. Look at my content. Anytime somebody did something disrespectful to the black community and I caught wind of it, and you have a platform where you make money off of black people and you use black culture, I'm coming. No Jumper got it. Vlad has gotten it. Academics has gotten it. Long Beach Griffey has got it. Charleston White has gotten it. Breakfast Club has gotten it. All of these niggas that do this shit ain't is gonna make a video for you, my nigga. I'm in the culture. I'm from the culture. I'm raised in the culture. Anybody that wants to relate, be a part of, take pieces from our culture, like saying nigga, niggas that want to say nigga, niggas that want to hang around rappers and use our lingo, be down with us, use our concepts, but then disrespect our women or disrespect our ancestors, disrespect our people, I gotta go. I'm on your ass, body. Pause. I'm on you about that every time, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how many subscribers you got. I don't care about how many followers you got. Niggas ain't gonna keep using our shit and then spitting in our faces and then I tell them thank you. You're not finna piss on us and tell me it's raining, my nigga. You're not finna piss on me and tell me it's raining. I know I'm not here, like I want everybody to understand, I'm not here to tear their platform down. I'm here to teach these niggas and let it be known, hey, when y'all see Big Ant, because I know they watching this shit, them niggas already proved themselves that they sensitive as fuck. They tried to get all them channels taken down for making videos about them. So y'all went through every video a nigga made about y'all and tried to get the channel taken down. You niggas are sensitive as fuck. So you're going to watch this and you're going to see it. And I know that niggas, see, this is the thing, right? In YouTube world, I don't look at myself as a big YouTuber because I don't have 1 million subscribers. I don't get a lot of views every video. I don't look at myself as a big YouTuber. When I walk in a building, everywhere I go, don't get me wrong, in Houston, motherfuckers do be knowing me. Niggas be knowing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pop out, I go to the mall, niggas know me. Niggas see me at Walmart, they know me. I be at the flea market in the hood and shit, niggas know me. I be in the bar sometime or a club. A nigga tell me, man, I fuck with you, big ant. I be watching you on YouTube. I'm a fan. Take a picture with a nigga, all that type shit. That's love, and I appreciate that most definitely. I appreciate every motherfucking supporter, especially if you a nigga that'll come up to me in public. That take a lot for a nigga to just say, man, I'm gonna drop my pride and come up to a nigga, bro, and just congratulate him or tell him I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? That take a motherfucking lot to do. So I appreciate that, but I still know in the YouTube world, everybody don't know me. I don't got a bunch of views on my videos like that. Like all my videos is not hitting 100,000, 200. I don't give a fuck though. I'm still gonna talk my shit. I'm still gonna talk shit, nigga. I'm still gonna talk my shit. I don't give a fuck if the video get 1,000, 500, 400. Nigga, I used to do videos that got 10 views. Nigga, I ain't never been that nigga like that in this shit. That's why I don't give a fuck. That's why y'all see me drop content every day. I don't give a fuck. I have a message I want to get across, nigga. I want niggas to know I'm going to drop something every day because this is what I do now. This is my craft. This is the lifestyle. This is what I want to do. I want to be in fucking media. I want to have my own business, my own platform. So I'm going to work at it every day. I don't give a fuck if the views ain't good. I'm dropping something, nigga, regardless. And ain't chasing no clout when he speak on this shit. And it's not chasing no clout. Nigga, I would give this same treatment to any of these motherfuckers. Any of these motherfuckers gonna get this same exact treatment, man. Anybody gonna get this motherfucking treatment. It is what it is. Shout out to Wayne Love Peacock. Oh, dripping, not slipping. Yeah, shout out to Sauce, man. Y'all go check out my nigga, that nigga In the Streets TV. He just did an interview with Sauce. Y'all go check that out. Sauce Gohan just dropped the tape. Go check that out. Go check that tape out. I'm with that. Shout out to my boy Go. Sauce Gohan, Chicago, man. Shout out to TSF most definitely. I say that to say, bro, we talking big shit tonight, nigga. I don't give a fuck. We gonna talk that shit that need to be talked. So, getting back to the topic at hand. Let me actually play a little bit of this so y'all can see it.
With some internet bad boys. Yeah. Okay. And we got to get to the bottom of something. Why do you guys not like black women? Here we go.
Well, we just came from the KKK rally, so we really can't.
Were you well received?
They told me I couldn't join.
They
told me I couldn't join.
Yes,
hey,
yes, they have their rules.
You don't count, bro. Get out of here, boy.
I'm fucking with you. But obviously you saw what happened on the internet. You guys saw us react to it. Yeah. You hit me.
So I just heard them say, they said, are you an Arab? Hey, my nigga, which one are you? Are you an Arab or are you black? Let's be clear about that first. Are you an Arab? This Doodie Low Pops. If that's really Doodie Low Pops, shout out to you, homie. Keep doing y'all thing. Shout out to y'all family. If that's really Doodie Low Pops, I don't know, though. You know, this internet be having all type of trolls. I'm going to drop a video on that tomorrow, too, man. I'm going to try to make that bitch tonight. If I had time, we'll drop an official video on it and react to it and everything like that.
And like I've always said on this podcast, we ever talk about somebody and they want to clarify their opinions or at least have a conversation about it, you're always welcome. You said, hey, I want to come on. You are here. The floor is yours. Tell us what happened.
So I went to this KKK rally.
Okay, they keep talking about, they told this story about the Asian doll shit, which this is irrelevant to what I'm talking about.
Haha, we don't dabble in the dark, you know, Knight Rider, whatever. And we say that joke all the time about like Knight Rider. We ask girls when they come on, like white girls, hey, you like the BBC, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, she's a Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff in the house. Ha ha ha, right?
Right.
No one says anything, but they want to go and pull that clip.
But don't you think the issue is you guys just declaring that you don't really date black girls? Don't you think that's what people are upset about?
Shout out to Doodie Low, man.
We have preferences, right? And we have
Like I always
but,
say, innocent until proven guilty.
Blacks dating out per se.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like, oh, we hate black women. It's more like, okay, we don't really date like hood black chicks per se, like
Right.
LaShawn and LaQuisha. It wasn't
Right.
like we hate black women. It's like they took it that way because of Asian doll, but we didn't. So we hate black women.
Right.
No, my nigga, we didn't take it that way because of Asian doll, bro. We took it that way because the terms you use, nigga. Asian doll is what made them go dig the clips up. Let's keep it a buck. I separated the Asian doll situation in my content. I separated what happened with Asian doll. And if y'all niggas is watching, I think they might be, I know they be having late night shows, but anybody that's really tapped in this game, anybody with a platform that want to come in here and talk about this shit with Big Ant, come on, nigga. Come stand on your shit. Any of you niggas with platforms that don't see nothing wrong with this shit and think this shit is cool and da-da-da-da, who continue to get money off of black culture and everything, bring your ass in here if you got an opposing situation. None of you niggas will do that. This shit ain't about being smart, nigga. This shit about being wise. Understand the difference between being smart and being wise, my nigga. It's a big difference. Big motherfucking difference.
Right. But you would date black girls, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
we have in the past.
bro.
It's not our normal preference.
At a yacht party,
Right.
bunch of white girls. I was dating the only black girl there.
Right.
It's like, bro, I don't hate black women. My mom's black. My sister's black. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Weird.
It's just like, you know, they're going to sensationalize it, paint this narrative that you guys are racist, take a 10-second clip. And here's the thing. If anybody watches our podcast, we're kind of like you guys, very politically incorrect, make jokes.
That's the
You know,
thing. I never
yeah.
criticize people for
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
That's
You can hear that boy Alex saying, nah, my nigga. That boy Alex like, nah.
I'm not gonna. But then again, we might have different prerogatives with the podcast. Like I think
Yeah.
you guys are more like a life coaching space and
Yeah.
like helping guys become the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
And we are comedians that just say fucked up shit all the time. It's literally called flagrant too. Like we are being flagrant on purpose. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be treated with different expectations.
Of
Yeah,
course,
true,
of
that's true.
course. And the thing is this, like, I make fun of everybody, you
But
know.
go into the preference thing, man. Let's talk about what
I make fun of everybody.
See, Andrew Schultz keeps talking about this preference shit, which the preference shit means absolutely nothing to me, bro.
So it's like,
fuck that.
when they-
Preferences, bro. Like
Preferences.
I want to
here's where I'm
know.
coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. Well, I'm not saying I don't have a problem with the joke, but I have empathy for trying to be funny, and then it comes out fucked up, and then everybody's on your neck.
Exactly.
That's something
Yes, yeah.
Al can speak to black shit a lot more. I can speak to, yo, you're trying to be funny. It comes out fucked up. That's not what you meant. What I don't like, what I find corny as fuck, is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period.
Told them niggas right in their face, nigga. Right in their face, nigga. Like, the shit is corny, nigga. Look at that nigga looking. Nah, this is because it stopped. That ain't how he looking for real, though. It just happened like that because that's how it stopped on there.
It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots. So if you're saying, hey, I don't generally date them, but I have more space for it, even though I still think it's a little corny between, that's just my thing.
Like Akash is the
That's fine.
extreme. Like
Yeah.
Akash only dates brown.
oh, okay.
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
So
Indian
this
woman.
is
that was
like
important to
loyal
me.
through and through.
And I understand it's not as important for y'all, but as an Indian, there's not a lot of us who are famous. So whether you like it or not, people are looking at you as a role model. You guys have established yourselves as role models, from simps to pimps, which is another motto I find kind of corny, but I
From Sims to Pimps. And it's so crazy because I'm gonna tell you one thing about this, bro. What's so crazy about this shit? This nigga telling them niggas in their face the shit is corny, bro. He telling them y'all shit is corny right in their face, basically. I got Tupac up there because we gonna talk about the legacy a little bit if we have time. How impactful the Tupac legacy is. Because niggas is still talking about Pac to this day. Do y'all niggas know how long Pac been dead? Since 96, 95 type shit? Nigga, this nigga been dead for a long time and these niggas still telling these stories. That Gooch 04, is that Gooch? Gooch got a new channel? A new page or something?
I looked into what you guys are about. And a lot of this shit is just childish, which is fine if you want to be funny. We just talk about how doctors ain't shit for 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. We are not in any way life coaching. We are not in any way trying to help men outside of, hey, come have a laugh for a couple hours. Right. If you're going to paint yourself as life coaches and then say shit like, yeah, you know what I mean? I just don't really fuck with black girls.
I guess my.
See, that's the thing. He's saying y'all niggas is on a platform acting like y'all are here to help people get better, to be life coaches, and we're trying to help people understand. We're trying to teach people. How y'all gonna be life coaches but then be disrespectful to motherfucking black people at the same time? That's what he's saying. Andrew Schultz is only looking at it from the eyes of a comedian.
Because my, just curiosity, I'm just curious, is where does preference come from? I was trying to think about this after I saw the clip, and I was just like, why do I like what I like? And I really was thinking about that.
See, bro, homie, Akash is having a motherfucking real conversation, bro. Andrew Schultz is all over the place talking about some shit that really don't even really matter right now. It's because you want to know why? He's white. It doesn't, nothing really relates. He doesn't really relate to this topic of the disrespect. And I'm not saying he should relate to the topic. I'm just telling you how the world works. That's the reason why Andrew Schultz, he's on the topic. He's talking about something completely different. He keep wanting to go back to preference. He coaching these niggas. But Andrew Schultz keep wanting to go back and oh, let's talk about this preference. Nigga, what, nigga?
Who decides that? Is it my life? Is it my surroundings? If I was raised in Mexico, I'm sure I would find Mexican girls beautiful. I would eat Mexican food. These would be my preferences. Yeah. But preferences aren't really choices, right? Culture dictates our preferences.
I think the experiences also, I want to say what you...
Well, Andrew Schultz did come back. Let me be clear. He did come back and get on point and then tell them that y'all are full of shit right now because basically y'all niggas just admitted to talking. He did come back and do it, to come back and say it, though. He did. Let me be fair. He did.
Raised on what you've been taught. Because, for example, I'm from the islands, right, Barbados.
Yeah.
So I've seen mainly black women my whole life. Now, when it comes to tourist girls, I was like, wow, white girls are here in Barbados? Lit. I want to see what's up.
Wow.
So I give it a try. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Now, it's two different cultures.
Shout out to Mara. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it.
I'm here in the States.
Appreciate your support, Mara.
Girls from all over the world. All right, bet. However, regarding black women per se, dude, my thing is we're in a space where people are targeted, especially the black people per se, black, white, and it's whatever you say can be used to the extreme. So what we said was kind of I want to say not funny to them, but to us is we're just cracking jokes, trying to be.
You're being hyperbolic about your dating preferences.
Yeah,
right. That's kind of how I took it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I think you can understand how the internet might have taken it, right? And then doubling down and being it's okay to have this as a preference that you usually your preference is what you like, not what you don't.
Exactly.
I think that was the biggest.
All right, Alex, he said exactly. So let's understand here. They keep talking about y'all are judging me for my preference. This is my preference. No, my nigga. You can't change the way the words mean in a sentence, fam. If you misspoke, you misspoke. But you saying I don't talk to black women, I don't deal with black women, I don't dabble in the dark, I don't do the Shaniquas and Taquiquas, you're not stating your preference. Because you didn't say what you prefer. You just said what you don't like. They know this though. Fit, you were a motherfucking federal agent, my nigga. You not this damn dumb. Or are you? I don't know.
I kind of like Latinas. I don't even think you get any pushback. But saying my preference is I don't like that.
Hold on,
I think
Gooch.
where people start to feel rejected and then they go.
Let me get through this part and I'm gonna drop the link for some people.
The way they said they didn't like it. Like
I want to go through his part.
I was like bothered by the clip. It's like you guys go out of your way to say what you don't like, even though that's not what you're discussing. It's like your preference is what you do like, but then the way in which you went about how you don't like black women. Oh, I don't like the ratchet. I don't like the ghetto. I don't like the Shaniquas. Like that's like if you were a white person saying all that, that's racist shit. And I'm just disappointed in you guys as black men to be talking about our sisters like that.
That was my point from the jump. You're using racist terminology, racist shit, and you're saying terms that come from racist people, fam. All this deprives from the song, from the terms nigger lover. This is what it was when you showed favor, or liked, or dated a black person. You were called a nigger lover. That's what a night rider is, fam. That's what you're saying. He talked about, oh, we got it from David Hasselhoff and and the show. That's what it's from. No, my nigga, the terminology of making fun of somebody because they dating somebody black comes from that. Then when you say I don't dabble in the dark and I'm not down with the brown, you're saying you don't fuck with black people, bro.
So you don't have a problem with the way you spoke about your sisters like that? Like if it was him saying the same thing, you would be upset.
No.
So if he was like, oh, I don't like ghetto black women, I don't like Shaniquas.
It wouldn't bother me.
That's a preference.
Wow.
Because the thing is that
that's lame.
The only thing I can
told that nigga to his face, that's lame, nigga. That's lame. Because this nigga, he'll want to be such a nigga that stand on shit. But like I said, you know why it doesn't offend him? Because he not black. This nigga's not black. That's why it don't offend this nigga. He not black. When they say it don't offend him because if they say, man, the ghetto, Shaniquas and Taquiquas, no, I'm not going to get offended because he don't come from that culture. Of course. It offends somebody like me or y'all because we grew up with people with these type of names. We from this culture. And then I think Andrew Schultz did tell him that it's kind of like you disrespecting the whole culture. You're disrespecting a culture of people. Because if you never met somebody named Shaniqua or Taquiqua, you wouldn't understand how that terminology would be disrespectful. Not met or didn't grow up with them, didn't go to high school with them. You're not from the same neighborhood as them. Where the fuck are you niggas from? Where the fuck is these niggas from? Does anybody know?
What happens in the world? Like the world is not a fun, it's not like a rosy place where everyone is gonna not be biased or not be racist or whatever. Like I understand that there's gonna be people that are inherently racist. It is what it is. The only thing I can control is my emotions to it. So I don't get mad about what people say because that's just the way things are. Yeah. The world doesn't owe me understanding. So all I can do is
real quick. You know what's weird is like
so
the word racist keeps getting thrown out. Like I never saw it as racist because I don't know. I didn't believe that you guys wouldn't date a beautiful black woman.
Yeah, we have
like,
sure.
Yeah, like I just didn't believe that. And again, you guys can correct me, but like for me, the word like preference is so weird because I think our preferences are really like mechanisms that we use to find like emotional security. You know, like if a person's like super quiet, like if I'm like this quiet, like shy dude, my preference is probably an aggressive girl because she allows me to be my safe place.
Right.
I don't have to go like out of my way to go get her. And I'll probably prefer that girl, but it's not based on like this chemistry thing. It's really based on like what allows me to feel like emotionally secure. Right. And like, let's say I'm a controlling ass dude. I probably want a girl that is a little bit more like in need of guidance because Yeah, submissive, because then I get to feel my safe place, which is controlling.
Right.
So like, I feel like if a girl, and again, I can't speak for y'all, but I feel like if a girl gave you that emotional security, regardless of what race they were, you guys would date them, no? I can't feel like
Here's the
just
thing.
because they're black, you would say no.
Yeah, here's the thing about the clip.
Context.
Like I said, it's context. It's
Yeah.
us having a good time. It's us making jokes. We make fun of everyone. It's just that they don't clip all the other segments of us making jokes on everyone else. They want to clip that one section at 20, 30 seconds. Say that, try to paint a narrative. You guys are racist, and because you guys are racist, this is why you can't.
I don't think
racist.
racist. I don't think
Yeah, I
racist.
never saw
And the
racist,
racist,
yeah.
I don't.
But I'm just saying what they
No,
were
that's
trying
fine.
to paint us
And
as.
you guys,
know what I'm saying?
I know people who know you. They say you're good guys, stand-up guys. So I don't have a problem with you as people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have you on this podcast. And then you know what I mean, like,
Yeah, sure, we can have a
give you
discussion.
dap or
Yeah.
whatever. But
I'm curious. This isn't
it's
a
not
gotcha thing.
racist
Like,
to
I'm
me.
literally curious to have the conversation.
Well, it does
Yeah.
bother me that I think it's not racist, it's self-loathing, which to me, I don't particularly give a fuck how any other race looks at us. I give a fuck how we look at ourselves. So if I saw Indians saying some shit like that, that would bother me more. Andrew told me he doesn't like Indian girls all the time. That's great. Don't date him. That's good for me. But when an Indian says
More
that
for you,
shit,
right?
then it's like, yo,
I do that because you say you don't like white women.
I know. And
But if you
isn't
keep
it-
this up,
but isn't
I'm gonna
that-
divorce my wife and fuck a lot of Indian chicks.
Isn't that refreshing from a minority though? You look at the rest of my
Yeah.
But I have a problem with somebody that I feel is self-loathing, and I'm not gonna be as offended because you're not from where I'm from. But if I was black and
Okay,
I
so
was
what do you
Alex,
say-
I'd be like, yo, that shit is more than racist, is self-loathing, and that bothers me.
What do you
People
guys say
fight.
about that? Like, do you guys? So let's remove the racism thing here.
Yeah.
What about? Do you think it has anything to do with self-loathing? Is there any kind of internalized hatred, which might not even be your fault? It might be like the surroundings you were in and made you feel like these girls weren't good enough for you.
I would say honestly, bro, like this experience, man. Like,
Yeah.
for example, like you said earlier, if I met a girl that's like feminine, submissive, and like,
So this is interesting. Buddy, so
No, for sure. But
I just want you guys to understand where the reaction is coming from, because I think it maybe will better help you.
no, we
respond to
understand.
it.
We understand.
So it's
but-
not the jokes. It's literally just feeling like you don't date a specific group of
Yeah,
people
I
and them
don't
trying to
think you
understand. I think that's what it is, because I think what you said is probably the most honest, which is, yeah, if this girl met all the things that I like in a woman and she was black, I'd obviously date her. But I don't know if you feel the same way.
No. If she met my requirements and her skin tone is relevant, but what I'm saying is that most of the time, most of the girls that I've dated just didn't fit that parameter of.
So here's the thing. Like my buddy right now who's trying to find a Jewish girl, right? He might be in this room, and he's trying so hard to find a Jewish girl.
Yeah.
And he just found Latin Jewish girls.
Ooh.
And he goes, oh my God, they got the whole Latin thing and they're Jewish.
Mhm.
And now all of a sudden the Latin thing is kind of like a preference, right? They're so sexy, they're so intimate, there's like
Spicy.
this spicy real connection. Now, there's nothing wrong with you saying, I like the Latin thing, right? Now you're putting that affect on all Latin women, which is not necessarily the case, but you want a Latin girl who is Jewish, right? So is it possible to put a cultural affect on a race? Maybe when you guys were speaking about race, you were really speaking about a cultural thing. Because if you made a girl from Lagos, Nigeria, they might act completely different than a girl that you're meeting from South Florida, a girl that you meet from California, a black girl, etc. Like there's not going to be this monolith amongst black women, right?
I would say, I would
It's
say
to
like
both of y'all.
where you're raised will determine how you act for the most part, right? So Caribbean girls are different from girls from the U.S. versus like Nigeria. So it's culture, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm looking for certain traits first, and then obviously, her race is irrelevant if she matches certain traits that I'm looking for in a woman. But what I'm saying is that most of the women that I've dealt with just don't tend to be black, and it's not
What are
something
the
I
traits
necessarily go for.
that black women tend not to have? This is a dangerous question, but I have to ask.
I mean, there's obviously we know the stereotypes, which I won't even go into right now, but a lot of the time it doesn't necessarily match
believe
what
them?
I'm looking for.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Quick question for y'all in here. Have you ever dated a black chick?
Yeah.
Have you?
Only Indian girls.
Have you?
That's why, again, I have.
So, if you were to prefer a girl, would you date her? Question for you.
I don't look at, I'm like, race doesn't come into play. Like, I just look at the traits. Like, you guys, that's why I don't understand how you don't see an issue with what you said. because you both just said, hey, I look for traits first, like personality traits, and it doesn't matter her skin tone. But then in the clip, you guys are saying, I don't date black, I don't date dark, I don't fuck with Shaniqua's. Like, you're just talking about race in that entire clip. So how do you not see the problem with the clip when you both just say, hey, I go for personality?
You said LaShonda and LaQuisha.
And you said you don't do the dark.
That was a joke, bro.
Oh, so
I think there's a lot of reading into this like clip right now. Like it's like
here's what I think though.
I do believe
it's a joke, man.
I mean, like,
a boy finna call him out. A car's finna call him out.
Yeah,
it's a cop. Like if your show is educational and I'm trying to help people, and then when I say something wrong, oh, that was a joke.
I run around.
We gotta make sure
I think I'm always gonna be on the side. I'm always gonna be on the side of jokes, and that's just who I am. I'm a comedian. I support.
We also can't necessarily ask him to have the same empathy as us as comedians. That's a black dude. So that's not a comedian.
I always got.
I can understand. I'm trying to be funny and I misword some shit, but then when I peel it back and I go to and I dig into what you're saying, it's still just as it's more troubling.
So say that, like say, hey, I misspoke. I told a bad joke. But you guys are doubling down and saying that you're like, there's nothing wrong with what I said.
Nope, there's nothing wrong at all.
There's nothing wrong with what they said, bro. These niggas are clearly just trying to stand on it. And it's crazy that we live in this world where the world that we live in now, bro, is to the point where Andrew was really like playing like the advocate to get them to talk more. He said one thing in there I didn't like, because I just felt like he shouldn't have said that about like the racist stuff and everything like that. But Andrew, cool, he doing his stuff. But they said they don't see nothing wrong after the dudes explain to them why it's wrong. There's no other way to see it. It's just like, damn, what the fuck?
But I don't.
Like,
but that's cap.
bullshit.
Y'all both said that you date black women as long as they fit the things that you want.
It's not a normal preference.
But no. But like, okay. You're taking Down and Dark as like every black girl. We're saying LaQuisha, LaShonda. I'm not dating no hood black chick, bro.
So you misspoke. You made a bad joke.
Nigga, we said it's a joke.
No, but I'm saying so you made a bad joke. So you wish you didn't say that.
No.
Like,
but
you're being hypocrites. You're being hypocrites, and this is a cop out.
I don't know. I just feel like it's ego. It's like sometimes we get in the situation where like
I've done this.
I said some shit. Listen, we do this shit all the fucking time, right? You say some shit and then you get all this backlash. You're like, man, fuck all these people. I'm gonna stand on this shit to the end of time. But if it's not really what you feel, then what you standing on? Like you, I think are being the most honest. You, I think you got too much ego.
No,
and you're not willing to back off on that.
There's a lot of reading into this clip from like a year ago.
No, bro, but you're making it about the clip. I'm making it about what you're saying right now.
Yes.
My preference is, which is honestly bullshit. It is, I don't want to date black girls. That's the way every black dude that fucks white girls says it. I've dated black girls in my life. All right, bro. Who the fuck hasn't except me? You know what I mean? Everybody gonna dabble in everything. It is the mentality that I have an issue with, and Alex is upset with the specific words, true, but underneath it, he's upset with the mentality. And the words bothered him, but I think the mentality would still be troublesome to him, where it's like, what is, I need a girl that's submissive. Like that's, if y'all are really trying to help men.
That shit is nice, bro, because
I
got one
that's nice.
And that's
it's nice, but it's a lot of shit that
is difficult, bro.
No, that's fine. A lot of stuff you guys say in general, I think is stuff that's kind of childish. It is. I saw a clip where you were like, oh, the nuclear family's falling apart. What do? I don't get married. Just don't get married. You're actually trying to help men, or you talking to fucking incels who are 18 years old? You know what I mean? That's some shit you say to college. I'm going to turn you from a simp to a pimp. All right, bro. Can we grow up? You guys are self-help. If you are, hey, we're trying to help men. So either we're funny or help men and be real and be honest with yourself and don't have an ego like, no, I just, I have a preference. Be honest. Have an honest conversation. And I don't think the manosphere or maniverse or whatever, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think there are people who are doing it really well. The roommates, Hafiz, that's who put me on to you guys. Great. Well, let's just be mature about what we feel. And part of that maturity is, yeah, it was a bad joke. I don't actually feel exactly that way.
I mean, if you guys feel that way, that's fine. But we make our content, you know what I'm saying? People enjoy it. We make jokes on it. We provide entertainment. We provide education. We do everything, because if you just only provide, self-help stuff without any type of entertainment value, people aren't
agree with that.
I think jokes are.
So
I think
the joke again. I don't have a problem with the joke. I'm telling you.
I think it's clear. I think and I also would say this. I think it's very important that men learn certain skills, right? I think it's important that men learn how to fight. I think that it's important they learn how to talk, and I think it's important that
There's a lot of situations where guys can absolutely get destroyed from divorce and marriage.
things that you can actually do. And then eventually it was corny because I thought it was weird that if you thought you had so much value, you would have to devalue a woman for her to see value in you. And I was like, nah, this is whack. Like, there's other ways to do it. Like, if you actually have value, like, she's going to figure that out if you spend enough time with her. That was at least my philosophy on the book, right? Like, this idea that, like, you got to, like, hurt their feelings and shit, so all of a sudden they like you. It's like, if you think you're the shit, I don't got to hurt your feelings. If you truly believe in yourself, right? So I was like, all right, this is a little bit corny, but what I thought was really important about it is that it took certain guys who could never fucking get laid and got them to a point where they could get laid. And ideally, with that tool, they could learn how to not misuse it. And I think that's the same with, like, dudes who don't know how to fight. They want to posture up and beat up everybody, right?
Yeah.
And if you go to a fucking boxing gym, never one of those dudes try to start a fight with you.
And I'll say this, like, what our channel does is, like, we help guys prepare themselves to kind of, like,
You don't think so,
deal
Al?
with women
No,
in
not
general.
at all.
I actually
Like,
thought of
because-
that.
Have you
book.
been to a boxing gym?
No, I'm talking about that book.
I thought about that
Do you
book
think
with
people
this-
are really going to learn those tools and then have the wherewithal to learn not to misuse it?
I think at the end of the day, you
Their responsibility.
Yeah, that's-
exactly. Like,
there's
I mean,
still
guys to basically fight fire with fire because girls are playing the game. Girls are finessing guys. You know, we have a whole sugar daddy epidemic going on right now. We have got a bunch of girls finessing dudes. So we teach guys how to fight fire with fire, honestly. And you know, you got to know what you're doing when you deal with women because they're playing the game, so you got to play it as well.
But here's the thing. I got to get pushed back on that because here's the thing. I don't think that every girl that you're meeting is trying to finesse. I do understand what
Not
you're
every.
saying. Not every. And I think most, to be honest with you, like if you're charming and you're down to have a good time, have fun, they want to have fun too. I think most women are dealing with such boring guys that if you're an actual guy that's funny and entertaining, their eyes light up and they're so down to enjoy your time and your company. And I think most women are actually entering these relationships insecure. They're going to fuck it up. They're going to be, oh, am I going to be too close? I think if you enter in with that mentality, that's how you're going to see it. But I think if you enter with the mentality like nobody should be
they're out here.
I
they wanna
agree.
get girls. They know what to do. So I'm not
So
a
you
girl
teach
that's
them to trick girls into giving them
a
pussy?
girl that's capable and knows what she's doing.
That's unfair.
Meets a guy that doesn't know what he's doing. So in Miami. So like that is right.
Yeah.
So your point of view is from your experience, right?
Yeah.
We talk to guys and girls every night, every single day. We're actually in the dating field every day, dating apps, sugar sites. We're in there in the field, learning real time. So when we give advice regarding this topic, bro, it's like we're in the field with girls right now.
In Miami.
So like his experience and him saying this is because we see guys suffering. That you know the hardest part? They don't know what to do. They're out here.
I
they wanna get
agree.
Girls, they know what to do. So I'm
So
not a
you
girl
teach
that's
them to trick girls into giving them
a
pussy?
girl that's capable and knows what she's doing.
That's unfair.
Meets a guy that doesn't know what he's doing. She's gonna take advantage. It's just human nature.
Well, why? I don't think she'll
And-
take advantage, to be honest with you. I think she just won't be interested. And I think that if we look at
That's
women,
the problem, though.
yeah, but if we look at women like predators,
Yeah.
that's a bad perception for a guy who's trying to find a woman that he wants to marry. Like for me, I'm trying to find a girl I want to marry, right? So I can't go into a relationship with someone that I'm about to trust with my life and my kid's life as, oh, this girl's a predator. She's trying to get over me. She's trying to figure it out, right? I have to go in open, and then I actually have to go in going, oh my shit, do I really like this girl? Is this person I want to spend the rest of my life with? I know that she would want to spend the rest of her life with me because I'm a great guy.
Well, we tell guys to go in with you know,
Open
defense.
mind.
And here's the thing, too, guys.
Yeah.
But why are they so defensive? Why are they scared? It's like
you gotta be aware.
So we're in a
do
unique
they?
position.
It's not the forest, bro.
We're in a
You're
very
lying.
unique.
But
All right. I think that's enough, bro. Let's get it understood, bro. This is some, I don't know, bro. A nigga can go back and forth with this shit all day. Them niggas didn't answer no questions directly. They not making no type of sense. I would tell these niggas this to their face. So anybody that see this, them niggas know what their Instagram is. Not gonna play dumb no more like these YouTubers ain't never saw my channel. I be having niggas' names in the titles. These YouTubers are sensitive. The ones with the power most of the time. Most of the time the YouTubers with the power or the influence and this shit, most of the time, not all, because he got some cool niggas. And be clear, bro. Being a lame has nothing to do with you being a street nigga. You're not lame because you're not a street nigga. You're not lame because you're not from the hood. That doesn't make you lame. You're not lame because you're not rich. Lame is your mindset. Lame is your actions. Lame is the way you move. Lame is most definitely the key thing about being lame is not being yourself. Not being your motherfucking self makes you a lame. Not being yourself makes you a lame. And I want to make that very clear first and foremost. That's the biggest thing that makes you a motherfucking lame. Not being yourself. I don't know these guys personally, but the energy they've shown me and all their responses and everything they have going on, it comes off as lame behavior because you can't own up to your own actions. Any man that can't own up to some shit like this and you supposed to be black, you saying nigga, and you making these type of terms, you disrespecting black women and you a black man, and not, because let's be clear here before I bring some people in, I call women bitches and hoes. I do that. I call women bitches and hoes. That is very fucked up and it's wrong. I've called black women bitches and hoes. I've called my women from my culture women and hoes. We call this bitch. I've fornicated. I've slept with multiple women before, whatever. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? But never once have I looked down or said anything to a woman that was fucked up in the level, especially as a grown man. As a grown man, have I tried to make a woman feel bad or treat her beneath or less than because her skin is dark? And I've damn sure never called myself a night rider because I'm talking to a black woman. I'm fucking black. How the fuck I'm gonna call myself a night rider because I'm talking to a black woman? Come on, now that don't even make sense. Some women want to tap in. Y'all can. Any females that want to come in and speak, I'll drop the link for anybody that wants to come in here and speak. Make sure you on point if you coming in here and speaking. Make sure you are sitting down, stable, or somewhere. If you are moving around, just don't have too much going on, man. We got to keep the shit playing. It be motherfuckers joining in. They got thousands of fucking loud noise in the background, man. I be want people to join in, man. Tap in, but motherfuckers be coming in, got the shirts off and da-da-da-da. Nah, we got to put some respect on my shit, bro. We on camera, nigga. I got an interview coming too, man. I want y'all to check that bitch out if you really in the chat. If you really rocking with Big Ant, make sure you tap into my new interview. It's coming probably Monday with my boy 3F Stunner. He got a Lake Charles, Louisiana, man. Real dope interview coming. I hate that I actually I fucked up and I didn't get him to freestyle and beat it. He know how to do the freestyle where he beat on his chest. He was in the pen for a few years, so he know how to do the shit where he beat on his chest and rap at the same time. And I fucking was supposed to get him to do it on the interview, and I fucking missed out on it, bro. I'm fucking pissed off about that. But it's all good though. Gooch, what's the deal, man?
Big Ant, what's the word, bro?
What's the deal, dog? Chilling.
Man, I'm cool and cool. It's been a minute, man. I had to tap in on this shit, man. I was itching. I had to tap in on this, man. Yeah. I don't want to curse, man. My bad. I don't want to curse.
I be cursing all through this shit.
Okay. But yeah, I wanted to speak on the Fresh and Fit. So really, my take on the Big Ant, really to be real, we kind of got the same take on it. Okay, so I'm gonna break them down piece by piece. I'm gonna break down Myron, right? So the lighter dude, Myron, right? Yeah. He is really more the forefront. He is the leader. He's the one who pulls the strings. The other one is more the weaker one, right? I forgot. I don't know what the fuck his name is. I don't know who Fresh and who Fit. Right?
Walter.
Walter. Okay, so
Walter,
Walter.
Myron is the Arabic one.
Right. Walter is more the gullible one. He's more the follower, and Myron is more the leader, right? So really, these type of dudes, and when Joe made his response, he really hit it right on the head. It's not that y'all don't like these black women, these Shaniquas, and it's not that y'all don't like them. Because one thing I know about men of all races, men are not racist when it comes to vagina. We don't discriminate on vagina at all. You get what I'm saying? We don't care what color it come in, what race, we don't discriminate. What it is, Myron, is you really a lame, and them type of women intimidate you. You're not strong enough to deal with those type of women. I've been dealing with them my whole life. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. If anybody know, bro, we're a real segregated city. I don't have a class picture, Big Ant, with another race in it. From kindergarten to fucking high school, I don't have a class picture with another race or person in it. There was one girl that was in one class picture. She was mixed with Asian, named September, that I went to school with. That's it. But she was still half black. So I don't come from a city where we real segregated. So I've dealt with black women my whole life, but I've been strong enough to deal with them. And everybody that I know is the same way. You would never see Deontay Wilder say, I won't deal with no dark-skinned black woman. You know why? Because he's strong enough to deal with them. You'll never hear. It's so many celebrities, and that's why I always, to venture off a little bit, I always like Dolph, because I figured out years ago, I don't know how, my ex or something, she was following Dolph, lady or whatever, and I see he was with this same lady from high school, beautiful black woman, had this black kids by her, and I love to see that, and that made me fuck with Dolph more, because I saw that he was with his black woman, bro.
And to be honest, there's a lot of rappers with black women.
Yeah,
a lot. And it's young rappers too with black. A lot of young ones that have dark women.
But yeah, and that's true. But it's also a lot of lames that's it's a lot of niggas that feel like Fresh and Fit feel, to be honest, but we just don't know. They would never say that. Because I can see it from the pattern.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear here, right? It's not about what you say, it's about how you say it.
Right, true.
So if they came out and said, I prefer light-skinned women, would somebody feel away? Yes, of course. Somebody's going to feel away anytime you pick a side of anything and you make that opinion known. They're going to feel away. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Whatever.
But bro, I don't even think that's how they feel, Big Ant. I don't think that's how they really feel.
Well, I don't know how they really feel, but I'm just talking about what was said, because the thing is, for the sake of conversation, I don't like to give people an out. So when you start, I'm saying, for the sake of us having a conversation, we have a conversation. I want you to look how you looked when Akash and Alex were questioning you about your shit, to where when I ask you a question, you have to look me in my face and you have a choice. I can say something here and look stupid as fuck, or I can admit that I was wrong.
Right.
When you start bringing all the technicalities into it and saying this and this and that, you give them an out. The thing is, what you said was, I don't dabble in the dark. I'm not down with the brown. I'm not a night rider. Yeah. I don't do Shaniquas and Tequiquas.
And what they thought they were being was sarcastic and funny. They thought they were being witty. They thought that was actually, it backfired on their ass. And that might be something that they might never climb back from. See, what they thought they were doing was
what do you mean by that?
What I said, they might never ever climb back from that, because what they thought they was doing was, they thought they was being smarter than, they thought that they had built up so much clout on the internet from treating so many females, kicking them off, they getting all these views. that they thought that they don't know the power of black women on the internet. They don't know Twitter.
When you say climb back from, you talking like they fell off or something.
No, I'm saying that they might. This shit is gonna forever hunt them, big hand. That's what I'm saying.
Well, really, it's not because,
bro, it is. All right, bro. It's gonna come. It's gonna slowly. When you got power, when you have platforms like Andrew Schultz, who's a white Jew, who's not even a Jewish guy. He's a white guy from New York, and you got them offended by this, an Indian guy and another black guy. Look at this shit is gonna snowball, bro. Just watch. Wait till you see the after effects. It's gonna slowly snowball.
Well, let me say this. I personally feel that their fan base doesn't care. The people that watch their channel and the people that go on their show don't give a damn.
Yeah, so but what about when they try to...
So hold on. This is what I want to say.
Okay.
They don't care about any of that. They don't care about the women. I mean, they don't care about how black people feel about it. Because if they did, they would apologize. So at the end of the day, they're more concerned with standing firm on their content than actually looking like human beings.
Because they being stupid and they letting their ego follow, big man. This is the thing. When they come to try to get sponsors.
Gooch, listen to me.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm telling you how the internet works. They doing that because their fan base and their money was not affected.
Okay.
I'm not saying it can happen to anybody on YouTube, period. Now listen to me. Just let me finish this, please.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Anybody on YouTube can be fucked off, can say something wrong. This ain't just for Flagrant 2, Fresh and Fit. No, anybody can say something wrong on YouTube and offend a group of people, and then you have to come back and say, you know what? I made a mistake. That doesn't make you less of a man. That doesn't make you weak. That doesn't make you lame. That doesn't make you anything. We all human. We all make mistakes. But in their situation, they haven't apologized because they actually gained more subscribers. That's first. They went viral. That's second. Third, they've been able to get multiple black people to come onto the show after that. Multiple black men and multiple black women have been onto their show since they made those disrespectful comments about black people. Right. So I say all that to say that's the reason why they are standing on it. Because guess what? If you go look at their show tonight, I guarantee you they had at least 3 black women on there. Okay. They got them lined up waiting to come. And let me tell you about their fan base. Their fan base don't care. The suburb black dudes don't care. The white kids in the suburbs don't care.
Okay, so now let's look at it, big man. This is my question I got for you. Do you think at some point that they're going to hit a ceiling, that they're ever going to try to grow their podcast, maybe get sponsors? You think at some point that they're ever, they might be getting views and they're getting more subscribers, right? But we all know that YouTube is not the end all be all to anybody's. If you're trying to build a major platform and you're trying to really, really go, YouTube is the start, but you're trying to go further than that, right? Well, so let's think about, okay, so let's be smart and let me just get this off. So let's be smart and really think about the end game to this, right? It's like cancer, bro. Cancer don't just hit you automatically. It's going to creep up on you and it's going to sit and linger. And then later on down the line, you're going to see the effects from it if it's untreated. So if they leave this untreated and they keep standing on this and saying what they want to say, cool, no problem. But you guys must not have looked at history of the internet. You said you talking about the internet, big ant. Let's look at the history of it and the power of black women alone. And how many brands they have made apologize for shit and cancel shit. Bro, if the effects of this is gonna last with them forever, because every time they name get brought up with any brand association, it's gonna always be a negative connotation to it. Because it's gonna be like Fresh and Fit, they diss black women. And when you go against black women in this generation, I don't know if you know, bro, that is the most powerful thing on the internet. One of the most powerful things is going against black women.
But that's the thing with what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you understand. I get what you're saying. I get what you're talking about. I'm not even speaking in the terms of them, their platform not growing. I'm not speaking in the terms of them not being able to get deals. I'm not even looking for them to fall off. That's not even the reason why I'm speaking on it. I'm speaking as of what we are today. I don't want to see them niggas fall off because I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Like I say, I want to keep it in the context of the reason I'm speaking on it. Big Ant is speaking on this because I don't like people who do not identify with black people, don't recognize when they disrespected black people, but want to say nigga, make money in the culture, be part of the culture, pick and choose how they want to fuck with the culture, but then spit in our face in the end and tell us, so what?
Yeah.
I can't go get money with nobody else people. I can't get money with no other ethnicity. I can't get no money with these people. And when I say these people, I mean other people outside of hip-hop culture, really. I can't go get money with these people. This ain't about just fresh and fit. It's about me telling my people something because we need to start having more pride in our shit and make niggas respect us. We don't got no respect.
Right. But it's the women though. It's more the women.
Like I said, this is the thing. I'm not calling for no boycotts. I'm not calling for people to stop going to that show. But if you're gonna go to that show, somebody need to tell them niggas, hey man, we gonna fuck with y'all niggas, whatever. But y'all can't be saying that bullshit on there.
Yeah.
Because it's a difference between being telling a joke and being disrespectful, because we can't make them type of jokes about Jews. We can't make them type of jokes about Asian people. This is a proven fact. You could go look it up. YG got his song taken down for a rap lyric about Asian people keeping money in their house.
Yeah.
His song got taken down for that. So you telling me a nigga whole song could get taken down because he made some references about how a stereotypical thing. They did that because he played with an Asian stereotype in his music. He spoke on an Asian stereotype in his music. They raised backlash. The song got taken down because of the backlash. So I say all that to say this. This is a black stereotype that you playing with.
Right.
Nothing
and
happened.
You know what?
Hold on. Same thing with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon played with a stereotype that can be seen as anti-Semitic, Jewish stereotype. He spoke on it. Didn't use any Jewish derogatory terms or nothing. What happened? His platform got took down. They fired him. They took his job, made that nigga apologize before he came back. Why in the fuck can people do all the shit towards the black stereotypes and make all the jokes about the black stereotypes, the black lifestyle, and everything else?
But I mean, we don't have an organization set up to who's gonna attack you. Okay. We don't have one form base that's gonna attack somebody who comes against anybody black. So that's why we use the internet, and that's why we attack, and that's why I'm saying black women are more active than anybody when it comes to that, bro. If you look at everything that's happened in the past, if you really study Twitter, the internet, Instagram, Facebook, all of this shit, black women will attack through the internet. Black men, not so much. We're not going to sit there and do all the internet shit. You get what I'm saying? But women have time for that. And I think those are the ones. And that's why I figured those. Go ahead, man.
Like that's what I'm saying. You're talking how you think it would go, right?
That's a fact.
like I'm saying, I'm not even looking for that. I'm not even looking for it to go there. I'm just on the place where somebody needs to speak out on this shit. And it's bigger than just what they saying. It's the culture in general. I'm talking about the entire hip hop culture, dog.
But Big Ant, they went on Flagrant too. That's not even a hip hop podcast, and they felt the backlash from it just because of what they saw on the internet from it going viral and trending.
Hold on. I'm saying
so.
This is all helping them in their eyes. This is what this is. This is a promo run for them.
It's not about what's in their ass, though, bro. It's not about what's in their ass.
But Goose, this is what I want you to understand, right? I'm not counting nobody out when it comes to the cancel culture shit and when it comes to making you apologize, right?
Right.
In their world, they bag ain't stopped, Gooch.
Right, but it's not about they bag. Though.
No, that is what it's about. Hold on, can you what is it about then?
The bag can go up, Big Ant. The bag could have went up 200% more, but it's also about perception and the backlash. If you think about this, let's think about this.
Okay,
out of all the black platforms.
Before you go, are you talking about current times? Or are you talking about what you think they go
I'm talking about current times, right?
Okay,
now,
let's keep it. Hold on, Gooch. You're talking and you're not speaking to what's really going on, Gooch. You're giving your opinion.
This is not my opinion. This is a fact, bro.
Gooch. We're not going to debate what's true. Right now, they just went onto the top hip hop platform yesterday. They did 2 episodes with DJ Academics. This is another top platform that has nothing to do with hip hop like that. They also went and faced off with somebody with the new Black Panther Party.
Can I get off what I was trying to say, bro? Go ahead, Big Ant.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. They went on all these platforms. They're steady getting promo. On top of that, they're independent YouTubers. They get their money from
every YouTuber is independent. Not every YouTuber.
Let's be clear. They're independent YouTubers. So they get their money from their views, their donations, and their little council classes they have, and they merch. The bag is there. They're getting thousands and big racks per month.
That don't have nothing to do with what I'm trying to explain.
No, hold on. What I'm telling you, this is the game. People will only stop and focus and redirect their energy for one, because they care enough to, and they obviously have already shown they don't care enough to. That's one. That's one reason. The other reason is your bag is affected. Their bag as of today. That's why I asked you what you talking about.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
That's why I don't know. We talking about today, Gooch. We talking about.
But that's if you would let me talk, brother. That's what I'm trying to say.
So because I want you to answer this correctly. We're talking about today. I'm not talking about how your personal feelings is. I'm not
talking about my personal feelings, man. I'm talking about if we just record our history. We both been living, right? I've been living 40 years. I don't know how long you've been living, brother, but I've been living. So I've watched this internet shit just like you have, right? So what I'm saying is, if they had, ever since this shit happened, it has went viral. You saying they've been on all these platforms. 2 platforms is not all of these platforms. One platform was a black. Hold on, listen. One platform was a black platform was with one person, which is Academics, who they have a relationship with, who has been on a podcast multiple times, who is not going to too much embarrass or challenge them. That's number one. Number 2, the other podcast they went on was Andrew Schultz, an Indian guy, fucking Flagrant 2, Akash Singh. Okay, they went on that platform. They didn't go on Drink Champs. They didn't go on Joe Budden. They didn't go see a bunch of.
I say that to say this. Every platform has talked about them and moved on. But Joe Budden. Okay, hold on. Let's be clear. Joe Budden did a segment about that. Joe Budden is one of the biggest podcasts. Period. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's promo for these niggas. They don't have to go on the platform. If you make a
Big
video
man, you
about me, hold
missing
on.
the point. You're not letting me get my point out, bro. But go
Because
ahead,
you're not
bro.
making a point, Gooch.
Bro,
You're not making a
I'm
point.
not talking about who. What I'm saying is you're steady saying that they making a bag. Fuck the bag. What I'm telling you is the bag. The second podcast they went on, which was a white guy, an Indian guy, and a black guy, they got backlash from. They challenged them, and they not even so much from our
Academics has
culture.
spoke out
Listen,
on that.
two of those guys not even African American, and they were offended, and they not even speaking from our culture. So what's going to happen when they go to what's going to happen from the African American culture? But they ducking that. That's what I'm trying to get off, bro, and that's what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying.
You're
That's what I'm
talking
trying
about what's gonna happen. You said gonna. I'm talking about as of today, bro. That's why I said that earlier. Are we talking about what's going on right now?
All
Or are we
right. Well,
talking
we'll wait to see, big man. 6 months from now, let's have this talk. A year from now, let's see how much positive that comes from that statement that they made. It might be small now, but it's gonna snowball. Trust me. It's gonna snowball. You talked about black women, bro.
It might I didn't rule that out, but like I said, if they don't see any financial loss, they don't feel the need to motherfucking come back and change the state.
That's why they double down on what they said, because they feel like this is not personal, this business. So I get what you're saying, and that's why I'm not disagreeing with that. But I guarantee you that they can be cocky right now and have that, but that's gonna come to bite them in their ass. It's gonna come to bite them in their ass, bro.
I don't know. I'm not. Whatever happens with that happens with that. But like I said, that's not why I'm even speaking on this, because it's way more disrespectful shit that go on with our culture that's worse than them.
Yeah.
Way worse. So
because there's been rappers that said the same thing. Look at Glock 9 interview with Vlad TV.
I don't
he
count
said,
Glock 9.
hell no, I won't have no
Glock 9
baby
don't count.
with no.
Glock 9 don't count at all. Don't compare that to Glock 9. That is something completely different.
He said, I won't have no baby with no black bitch.
Exactly.
So what's the difference?
The difference is he said it because of his skin color. He said, I'm black. He said, I'm black as shit.
But what about the black dude that's on Fresh and Fit? He can feel that way because his
But he didn't say that though. That he said, he made fun of them because they was ratchet. I don't dabble in the dark. I'm not a night rider.
But
he didn't say he don't talk to black women. He said he don't talk. He want to fuck with bright skinned women.
I feel you. And you don't think that got nothing to do with his skin color?
Who?
The
other said it was because of his skin color.
No, but the other guy, because he didn't say it, you don't think that plays a part?
All I know is if he would have said that, it'd have been a different thing. Because if he would have said, hey man, I don't like fucking with dark chicks, because I'm I'm a black ass nigga, man. I like something brighter. I like opposites.
See,
if he says that, if he says I like high yellow women, I'm a dark ass nigga. We not talking about this tonight.
Yeah,
that's
big man, you like a lawyer, bro. You right. You like a lawyer. You dealing with the straight, and I'm dealing with you right, bro. Because I'm dealing with more of how I feel and I know how shit goes more than what I'm dealing with what they said out their mouth.
You say Glock 9, you say Kodak Black. Every time you see them niggas, they are with black women. They just not with women as black as them. You want to know why? Because in our culture, a lot of dark niggas like high yellow women. There's nothing wrong with that.
But that's also if your
that's a preference. That is a preference.
I got different feelings about that.
No. Let's be clear here. Let's be clear.
You can have a preference.
When Vlad was talking to Glock 9, basically what he said was, I don't want to talk to dark ass women because I'm ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
He looked at his
skin. Every dark ass woman ain't ugly. So that's the problem.
No. He's saying he said my mother is but he said your mom's black. He said actually my mom is like a mocha color. He said I'm black as shit. Now look, let's be clear here. This is the real. if you're not real, you're not ready for this conversation. When you grew up, did niggas not get made fun of because they was black as fuck?
Yeah,
Black
but
ass
niggas
nigga.
got
Hey,
made fun of because they was light skinned. If you was light skinned with green eyes, you got made more fun
and not
of.
as much as, but see, light skinned motherfuckers
In my
got privilege.
neighborhood.
Hold on. Light skinned niggas got the bitches because they was light skinned with good hair and pretty eyes.
No,
Don't tell me no
that
different,
wasn't
man.
my
No,
experience.
hey, please do not. We can't have no conversation if you just want to go back and forth and you can't talk the real, bro.
I'm talking. Listen, big. I understand what you saying, bro. But when I come from my personal experience, the coldest nigga in my classroom was black as hell. All those like that nigga was black with curly hair. So I never.
That's the difference. You said he was black with curly hair,
Yeah,
so he looked like a Creole nigga.
Yeah, the nigga was.
That's different. I'm talking about the nappy head, bro. I'm talking about that nappy-headed, black-ass, grease lightning nigga, bro. I'm not talking about the black Creole niggas who got the good hair, silky hair and shit. Them niggas look like Indians. Of course they got the hoes, nigga. You notice my partner one of them niggas. Actually, three of my partners is them niggas. BP one of them niggas. BP a nigga with the motherfucking silky ass hair. Nigga BP a motherfucking Creole. Black ass nigga with the pretty ass hair. Like Lloyd and shit. My partner Bishop is one of them niggas. A nigga I grew up with since motherfucking elementary. He a dark ass nigga, but he got the wavy ass, pretty ass, silky hair. My nigga JD like that. Black as fuck, but got the silky ass, pretty ass hair ass nigga. So I say that to say, we understand the difference in our culture, bro. Where Glock 9 was saying it in a form, in a way. I'm not trying to call him insecure.
But what he was saying was wrong. You know why?
What?
Because I'm gonna say this, big man. Just let me get this off. Like me, okay, I'm not mad at a man for having preferences. Me, my preference, I like short women. I like short bottom, heavy women with hips. I like thick women. I like voluptuous women, right? Short. This is my pattern. It's been like that my whole life, right? This is what I prefer, but I don't exclude a tall, slim, dark-skinned woman. I never say that I would exclude that because I'll fuck with that too. You get what I'm saying? When you exclude something, when you exclude something, that makes it prejudice. That's called prejudice, big man. That's so he said I ain't fucking no black bitch because I want that black bitch could be the best bitch for you though. So you're excluding her just because of how she looks or her skin color, which makes you prejudiced.
Let's also take into consideration when Kodak said that he was like 19 and when Glock 9 said that he was like 19.
It don't matter. That's how you
does,
feel.
man.
That
Them
nigga
niggas
feel
ain't
like that
lived
when
enough
he
life yet, bro, to even understand this shit. Like, bro, come on, let's be fair, bro. Come on, let's not do these niggas fresh out of high school, bro.
I was 19. I never said I gotta only fuck with the light skinned bitch, bro. I had my son when I was 16. My son 23 years old. Bro, but
you're not speaking from a dark ass nigga skin, bro. I've seen the dark niggas get traumatized on the playground. That shit is a form of trauma, bro.
But listen.
Every time you walk in there, hey man, the oil light just came on. And then nigga, society in America treats you to hate yourself because you got black skin.
And you know what, Big Ann, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I can't really understand that because my father is black as fuck and my mother is light as hell. So I'm in the middle. I'm like both. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no fight in the race when it comes to that. But I know that I don't have when my preference with women, I don't get on fuck if she could be 5 times dark, she could be super light, she could be in the middle. But I also have my preferences too, but I will go outside my preferences for the woman that I feel like I fuck with, and I'm more off of spirit. And when you judging somebody just off of their outer appearance, I feel like it's a prejudice to that. And anybody gonna agree with that, bro? That's true. That's a fact.
All you first look at, unless you've been dealing with the girl for years and you like the girl, most 19-year-old ratchet ass niggas who still going to jail and shit, they're going for looks first, bro. Nobody's looking at keeping to Kodak was like 19 or 20 when he said that. Glock 9 is like 23 right now. He said that shit when he first got in the game. His dreads wasn't even that long yet. Like he had just that nigga was like 17, 18, bro.
But they ain't the first niggas to be that age and be that dark, bro. And we ain't heard no other rappers ever say that.
They wouldn't say that now. They'll say it better like, hey, I'm attracted to bright skinned chicks. I like high yellow women, but I fuck with whatever they fuck with me. That's how niggas talk when they get older. But when you young, you say shit like that. The difference is these niggas are 30. That's the difference. They're 30, and then they used racist terms. That's the difference. Kodak and Glock 9 didn't use racist terms. They didn't say that they're not night riders. They didn't say I don't dabble in the dark. They didn't say I'm not down with the ground. They didn't say I don't fuck with Takesha and Shakika. I guarantee you Glock 9 and Kodak loved them a bright-skinned
that's true.
They loved them a bright-skinned Chaniqua or Tatweeka.
They don't care about that's true, bro. What you saying?
They separated an entire culture, fam. That's the difference.
They saying because of their skin tone. I get what you're saying too, Big Ant. But I also feel I stand on what I say is like you saying they young, so but I still stand on what I say though is that they feel when you put dark-skinned women in a box when you say that. That statement is putting all women that's of a darker complexion in a box. Or and that's saying, or that's just self-hate. Or basically, Glock 9, that's just your self-hate talking, saying that you don't want to you don't like your skin, so you don't want to have a kid that's had the same skin as you and the same complexion as you. That's basically what you're saying, if you're not saying that. You're basically just speaking on your self-hate. So I'll take that. Because I don't give a fuck about what complexion or how my kid come out because it's my baby.
Like I said earlier, Kodak and are 19, first out of high school, young niggas, if they even graduated high school, no disrespect. They're young niggas who haven't even lived a full life yet and got
I don't give them that excuse, bro.
I most definitely give them that excuse because I was setting a certain track of mind about women in general when I was 19. When I was 19,
I don't think you. What about their color? Did you have a preference on color, Big Ant?
I most definitely had a preference of color at 19. I like Hispanic women.
You like the what?
Hispanic women.
So, but I'm saying though, you would not talk to a brown skinned chocolate woman at all.
I did.
Yeah, and I know you did because I don't even get that from you, bro.
But I liked it. But no, let's be clear. My first real girlfriend was actually white.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. But I don't think.
But guess what? I have absolutely no problem with white women right now. None whatsoever. Yeah. I have no problem with white women. But I can probably guarantee you, and this is the difference. What I'm gonna explain that I don't have a problem with white women. But the reason why I wouldn't date a white woman probably because I don't think she would understand me as in my culture.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with the skin tone. It's like now I'm grown as fuck. I don't know if a white woman would understand me as in culture, as in lifestyle.
Right.
The way that I live, the way that I talk, the way that I speak. A white woman my age might not be able to understand that because I do live a different lifestyle and there's certain cultural things that we might clash on. Not all white women don't understand black culture though. There's some that do, and they do, and there's nothing wrong with dating whatever, do what makes you happy. But I'm saying at 16, I was dating white women. Now, 10 plus years later, I'm not dating white women at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to be clear that I'm not judging niggas at 16, 17, 18, 19 when they make a statement. Now, if you come back at 30 about your dating shit, 31, 32, you say some shit like that after you done live longer, you done been through a few women, and you grow more. I grow every year when they come in dealing with women, though.
Right, but this is my only thing about that, Big Ant. If that's not an issue for you, then it never crosses your mind. Me and my niggas that I was around when
But
I
you
was
not
19, listen,
Gooch.
just let me say this. Let me say this, Big Ant. Let me say this. You're saying that they 19 years old, right? So I know people that was 19. I was 19. I know people. I'm not even gonna say me. People that I was around when I was 19. None of them had preferences on colors of women that they fuck with. All my guys, all the little chicks that they fuck with
Gooch,
around the way,
you also said that everybody around you was black.
right? But I know people that did have that preference too. That's what. If you let me get through talking, Big Ant, what I'm trying to say is I know my homie Capone. He a super high yellow nigga. He only like red bones, bro. He had that preference. He used to be standing on that shit. He used to say it. And I knew motherfuckers that was like that. You get what I'm saying? But
So what's wrong with Kodak and them saying?
But it's nothing wrong with it. But what I'm saying is they really feel like their age is not, that has nothing to do with it. I feel like it's really there's something inside of them. It's not nothing that has to do
Well, I
with their
said
age.
that.
That's
I'm
why I'm
just
not
saying
giving
that.
them no pass about being
But what,
19,
like I
20.
said, like I said though, they wouldn't say it that way nowadays that they said it back then, because they once you live a little bit more life, you realize, well, personally, I want to talk to the bright-skinned women because that's what I want to talk to.
But if it
Let's
ain't
be
in
clear.
you ain't gonna say that at 17. NBA Youngboy ain't never say that when he first came out. He was 16, 17. How many rappers then
Youngboy
came
never
out?
got NBA Youngboy NBA Youngboy came in this motherfucker having kids. So it's like that's a whole different ball game where he just had a bunch of babies anyways. Like,
but I'm saying
nobody
there's
was even
rappers
talking
that
to
then
him about
came in younger than their age that hasn't said that. It's no reason. Look, that's all I'm saying, Big Man. Out of all the rappers we done seen in the game, these the only two rappers that has ever vocally said that. It might not be the only two rappers that's ever felt that, but it's the only two rappers that's ever vocally said it. So why out of all of these rappers we done seen come through the game, these two niggas stand out and we can reference them and bring them up in this conversation as being the ones that said it?
because they were put on the spot and they spoke out of turn because they didn't know that it would cause backlash. Simple and plain. They spoke out of turn because they didn't know it would cause backlash. They said how they truly feel. This is what we're gonna
do. Man.
This is what we're gonna say. You got black ass niggas that are super black that I know of that were made fun of growing up, and they look in the mirror and say, damn, bro, I'm black as fuck. Like, nigga, I'm a black ass nigga. Damn, nigga, I'm black as shit. He said that in that Vlad interview, man, I'm black as shit, nigga. Like,
yeah,
man, I'm a black motherfucker, nigga. He's like, I know. And he sat there and paused, like, and he looked, and you could just see it in him, like, hey, fam, I'm a dark ass nigga. And when a nigga say that, he looking at himself in his face too, like, if I get with a high, hold on. If I get with a high yellow woman, not only is she gonna make me look better, but if I have a kid with a high yellow woman, because I now have said that I want kids. I don't want my kids to have to be as black as me. Not because I don't want to see them looking like me. I feel like this black ass skin is damn near a curse.
Right. And that's how you feel. And you know what? That's so sad, Big M, because when do we see other races like I didn't see two white people with blue eyes and blonde hair. I don't think that they say that your color is we the only race where it's our
Gooch, I know you know the answer to that, right? You got tell me, you know why it's like that with us, right?
Yeah.
Why is it like that?
Because of slavery, bro.
Okay, then. So what is that? Why can't you understand it? It's been passed down.
Yeah.
It's been passed down. It's a generational curse.
That's true, bro.
It's a generational curse.
That we gotta think that though. You know what I'm saying? Because
and then guess what? And then guess what? Niggas like Fresh and Fit, they remind us of their curse when they say, I don't dabble in the dark.
Yeah.
They remind us of that when we hear those terms, when we hear these white people saying nigga. They actually have a video the Chinese basketball team in China, they're pulling up. The teams are pulling up to the stadium, and the Chinese fans are calling them niggers.
Yeah.
But we let everybody in.
And you know
they
what?
Over there wearing Nikes and Air Max. Let me play this real quick.
Hey, Big Ant, can I say something before you play it, bro?
Yeah.
You know what was really real though is to be honest, bro, it work on both sides, right? Because so, you know, my whole family, like my aunts and shit on my mother's side, they all super light. And all of they men super dark, bro. My mother has never fucked with a light man ever. After my father, her husband after that was African, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Well, we know this though. That's what
so
I'm saying.
my mother don't fuck with like she has a preference. She won't fuck with a light guy.
There's nothing wrong.
It don't work just on. It don't work just on that side. So I understand it because it just don't work just on a black. Because there's some light motherfuckers. It's some light women out here who won't fuck with a light skinned guy, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's facts. That's what I'm saying. That's a preference. But when you make derogatory terms, you taking the preference conversation out of
it. Yeah. And that's all. We agreed on that. We was able to come to a medium on that. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with having your preference, brother. Just don't exclude. Just don't. Just don't exclude the other women too, because it might be a dark woman that's perfect for you. That might be the love of your fucking life. That's everything for you. That might complete you. So how could you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking logical in my head.
But you
that's
think
just kind of
you thinking I'm not even thinking that far into it. I never even I'm not even trying to tell them niggas what they want or don't want or what they might meet. There's no this or this or that with them niggas with me. There ain't none of that. Nigga, you said something out of line. You know you said something out of line, and you're trying to act like you didn't. You're trying to call it a joke, and you're trying to call it a preference, and that's not it. And I would care less if you sit up here and said, "Hey man, I don't give a fuck about niggas. I don't care." But guess what? Y'all want niggas on y'all show. Y'all want rappers on y'all show. Y'all say nigga on y'all show. Y'all have white women and Mexican and Puerto Rican women, well, they claim they Puerto Rican or they claim they're Puerto Rican and Latin, that are on y'all show saying nigga, that are saying it's just a word. Nigga is just a word.
Yeah, they lame, goofy, and weird. Bro.
So when I hear that on your show, I'm like, no, this ain't it, fam. I'm gonna use this as an educational piece because we complain about getting our masters back and owning our own products and our own business. All this goes hand in hand because we don't have respect.
Right.
We don't have respect.
Look, Big Ant, this was even more crazier, bro. The dude, Myron or whoever, he had the nerve to do a whole nother YouTube page called Fetty.
Exactly.
Where he doing his Fed shit. So it's like, so what part of the culture is the Feds? What part of our culture is federal?
The only part of our culture that is federal is the fact that the Feds lock us up.
Lock us up. That's the only part. It's never been no correlation with us and the federal government ever.
People forget the Feds tried to end hip hop.
Exactly.
In the very beginning,
unless we was talking about them, like
the Feds have been trying to end hip hop since it started, and it's crazy because this nigga, and like I say, that sounds like I'm trying to tear him down and tear his platform down, but it is what it is. That this is our culture, who we are. We let anybody in who really not with us, especially when they got clout. But the nigga that look like you, the nigga that dress like you, oh yeah, we gonna make it hard for that nigga.
Yeah.
We gonna make it hard for that nigga. Nigga, you dress like us, you wear the same shoes as us, you wear jewelry, or you not a nerd or a lame. Oh, we gonna make it hard for you, nigga. Like, we not finna pull up to your show, nigga. You ain't got a big enough following.
But that's why the hip hop was so much.
But Pete, They have niggas going on their show who are on federal indictments right now.
Right.
Hot Boy just went on to that show, and I fuck with Hot Boy, but the niggas don't think that deep into it, and that's me just thinking deeper. That's me just thinking deeper. Niggas don't think
They
that.
paid them. They paid for that.
But do they have to?
paid
The
them to
platform
pull up.
is big enough. The platform is big enough to where they don't have to pay. It's in Florida. It's nothing to hit a nigga manager, bro. These artists, they gonna go on platforms that are popping and got.
But how many subscribers they got? 1 million or 2 or something?
Over 500. Over like they did that in a year.
Right.
They did that in a year. Year and a half. They well over 500,000 in a year and a half.
It's just like when I saw them, man, and I saw that shit, and I just really took them in. I said, of course, dude, I would expect nothing less for dudes like them with their caliber to say what they said about black women. It's just because I know that y'all lames, or my cousins and my sisters will swallow y'all whole. They will eat y'all alive. Y'all not even strong enough to deal with the type of women that's in my family, or the women that I've dealt with or I've been around. So I understand why you intimidated by them type of women and why you don't like them, because y'all really is lames. That's all it really boiled down. No matter what culture you is, what country you come from, whoever y'all really lames.
I mean,
And y'all needed that platform to be able to even contact women. You know what I'm saying? It's revenge of the nerves, bro. So that's why y'all it's all black women.
Let's say this. Let's say this though. Whether they lames or not, this is a sentiment of the shit that they echoed and said. They might not really feel that way, to be clear. Like I said, they might not feel that way. They might not feel that way. As they really said, they might not really be racist, or they might not have self-hate. But what they said is what it is. That's what it means.
Big Ann, you ever notice this? You ever notice that? This is why I say a lot of celebrities and well-to-do black men feel just like they do. How many black men have you ever seen come down the red carpet with a dark black ass woman? Just a chocolate sister, around the way sister. Let's think about all our NBA players. Let's think about the football, whoever rappers. What's the first thing they go get? Who they want to have their baby?
That's not true, because it's a lot of dudes that got darker women, bro. Like,
but who's been in the sun? Who's been in the spotlight? Ron Artest. He like one I can name. Young Dolph. I don't know too many niggas that been in the spotlight with dark skin. Name me some.
How many niggas is just really married like that?
A lot. Snoop wife dark skin. She a chocolate black woman. I can say that.
Even the nigga that's on No Jumper platform said that both of his baby mamas are dark. My partner, baby mama, my close nigga, his baby mama is dark.
But let's go through all the other. Let's go through all. Did he got a dark skin baby mama?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's niggas, bro. Niggas gonna fuck with what they like, bro. At the end of the day, this ain't even a. Some niggas go up and
our self-hate runs deep. That's not true, big man.
But
because we got a lot of niggas when they make it to a certain amount, they want to fuck with foreign shit. Come on, don't act like that don't exist, big man.
I didn't say it does, but I'm not, bro. If you don't have to fuck with your race if you don't want to, I don't give a fuck. Just don't disrespect them. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and I'm not saying
I don't look at no nigga because I like fucking foreign women. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, fuck what you want to fuck on, nigga.
But when you talk about black women, like that's the topic that we on hand, bro, with Fresh and Fit. But when you talk about black women and you do it and you saying that you won't fuck with black women because of this, and when you exclude all women, that's the problem. That's all.
I'm saying date what you want to date, but don't downplay the black woman is no motherfucking grown man. Like, you a whole grown man in life. You can date whatever you want to date, fam. I'm not finna tell you to go beat it with something that you ain't happy with. Go be happy, my nigga. Right. But just don't use no disrespectful term to women because they have dark skin, and then you're using slave owner terms, fam.
Right. But it's like, I feel like it's wrong for you not to even give a woman a chance because she's a certain color. Because she's a dark-skinned sister, She's a black woman like every other black woman, but because her shade is darker, you won't give this woman a chance because you have a certain amount of money or you reach a certain status. That's my problem with it, Big Ant. Because this woman is a black woman, just like this light-skinned sister you will go get. She might be the same person in the inside,
But
but
they
you're gonna
actually said that.
exclude her because the shade of her skin.
But
She's no different
but
than
I'm saying, like, we talking about something that we already know about. And the thing is, like I said, the focus here was just to speak on what's really going on in real time. That's the real reason
But nobody has ever said, I don't fuck with red bones. Fuck red bones, light-skinned bitch. I don't fuck with light-skinned black. Nobody has ever said that. This is my problem with it, bro. Nobody has ever said fuck light-skinned black bitches. Nobody has ever said that it's always an attack against dark-skinned women.
But we already said
shade,
we know why though, Gooch. We already said that.
I
So
mean,
why is you bringing that back up, bro?
Bro?
We already got to that point.
Bro.
All I wanted to come in here and do tonight, bro, was speak on the real outside, bro. The real of what's going on in real time. And as of today, they've had multiple black women still going to that show because women don't care about respect. Women care, these black women, these young black women, they care about clout. They don't give a fuck about what I'm saying right now. They looking at me like they calling me a hater right now.
Yeah.
You broke. You ain't got no money. There's no substance no more. They don't know how to separate the entertainment from the substance anymore.
Right.
It's all focused on entertainment, clout, followers, clicks, and views now. They all trying to clout up. They all trying to be on TV. They all want to go to Miami. They all want to go on a yacht and take pictures. They all want to go do that. That's the life. It ain't about, but we haven't had black pride since crack hit as a whole. I'm talking about black culture as a whole. There hasn't been pride in being black since the crack epidemic hit. After the crack epidemic hit, black pride in the black neighborhoods faded and it left.
Right.
And it's probably never gonna come back.
Dang, I hope that ain't true.
I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
When niggas start bringing up reparations and shit like that, there's always a handful of niggas that say, man, stop looking for a handout, right or wrong.
Yeah. But I feel like that's because the circumstances was different because our enemy was different then. Our enemy is each other now.
I'm saying right now, peep our culture. You don't ever hear Jews making jokes about the Holocaust or doing skits or saying things about the Holocaust to go viral.
Yeah.
We are so desperate for clout, entertainment, views, and attention. We will say some ignorant shit about slavery and our ancestors. Oh, Kanye, slavery was a choice. You will never hear a Jew say Holocaust was a choice.
It was a choice, right? Yeah.
Never. You will never hear Asian who had to go to the camps in the war out here and shit in Hawaii, or Japanese, or anybody Asian. You will never hear them say anything. They will never say or do anything to disrespect their ancestors.
Right.
Never. They never will. That's the difference between our culture and others. Hispanics don't play by their culture. Hispanic loyalty is so deep, they can snitch as long as they snitching on one of us.
Yeah.
They can snitch on us, but they can't snitch on each other.
On each other, yeah.
And they will snitch on us.
But they you're right though, brother. Crack.
So I say that.
Played a big part in that.
So that's what I say. And I fuck with Hispanic. I got a lot of Hispanic partners. I'm talking about the ones that don't fuck with black people. The ones that don't fuck with black people. That's how they operate. And I put all that in perspective, bro, just so it can be understood that we get, as time goes on, we get further and further away from being black because nobody's passing down the stories. My great aunt Dorita, she actually wrote a book with her and some classmates. They from Alexandria, Louisiana, and they all wrote a book and put their stories in it of growing up in segregation in Alexandria, Louisiana. They all went to the same high school. My aunt, she ended up graduating college and being very successful, going back to college, getting different degrees, all that type of shit, doing her thing, popping, she lit. My Aunt Dorita did her thing, and the book had just recently came out. I went to the book signing, and I need to actually post that on my YouTube page too, the picture I took with her, but I went to the book signing, got my signed books and shit, and I said all that to say, I told them, we don't pass no stories down. We don't pass the history down. All they do is we just whatever. What they teach us in school is what we learn. And then on top of that, they trying to eliminate it from school. They wanted to get to a point where we just take slavery out this shit. They don't want it to be acknowledged anymore because they talking about it's creating a divide in school or just in the world. But fam, this is how the world is still operating today. They killed this man in broad daylight, Ahmaud Arbery, because he was black.
Right.
Y'all people are still operating off of the dictation and the I'm gonna treat you because of your skin color. But we got people who sell out, who go on here, say crazy shit, and then try to make it a thing where they're not doing that. And this whole country is operating off of that till this day. Skin color is everything. There is no other terms for somebody dating outside of their race. Only when you black. Only when you black. If a white and a Mexican couple get together, there's no term for it. There's no ideology for it. The only thing they're gonna say is you're an interracial couple. If there's an Arabic and white, there's no term for it. Why is it only a term when one of the people is black? Because everything in America is built off of skin color.
Right.
Even in the porn industry, interracial. It's only interracial porn if one of the people is black. And then the women get paid more money to fuck a black man.
Yeah.
These are facts. So everything is about black skin in America. That's just what it is because of the history here. So I put all that in perspective to really just go and say, bro, I'm not here to tear Fresh and Fit down. I'm here to come at any nigga. If you come out and just say, hey, you don't fuck with black people, you don't get money with us, you do your own stuff on the side, do what you do.
Right.
I don't care. Do what you do, nigga. You racist, you don't fuck with niggas, you da-da-da. But if you get money with niggas, you make money off of niggas, you trying to connect with our culture, you saying the word nigga, you gonna show respect.
Yeah.
Cause it's a privilege, my nigga. This is a privilege. They are forgetting that saying the N-word is a privilege, my nigga.
Right.
They acting like they entitled to use the word. No, my nigga, that's a
Nobody
privilege.
really there to check them. Nobody really there to check them.
That's all my platform is gonna do. This ain't about them falling off. This ain't about if other people pushing. Like I said, I got on other niggas for this same type of shit before them. And that's all I want to put out there, bro.
Yeah. But for, I just feel like if you, just to be honest, big man, if you against black women, then you against me, bro.
Same thing.
You know
I feel the same way.
If you against black women, you against me. I got black women. I love black women in my family. I don't care. I got dark. I got light. Half of my family is each of both sides. So I got all type of shades of different women in my family. My grandmother, so if you have a prejudice against that, I feel like you got a prejudice against me. Because I represent the same thing that black and Shaniqua was, nigga. I'm just like Shaniqua. I'm just the male version.
That's why
I'm the male version. I grew up with her, nigga. Shaniqua grew up next door to me. So I'm a version of her. So if you got problems with her, then you got problems with me.
And that's what I said. But a lot of people, because of everything that goes on in the world today, everything that's put in these platforms and put in the world is, if it don't fuck up your bag, oh well. But guess what? Other races, other groups, they don't give a fuck if it fuck up their bag or not, nigga. They moving off emotions. Oh, nigga, you said something disrespectful, nigga. We finna make your ass bow down to your knees, nigga. We don't give a fuck. We gonna fuck up your bag. But see, YouTube is an independent platform. You can't fuck up their bag because they fan base is loyal.
Right.
It's to the point where their fan base, like certain people, I think like academics told them, they have like a Donald Trump fan base where it gets to a point where they fuck with you, so they just they cheering for you to go against people. They just rooting for the ride now, whether they believe in you right or wrong. It's like, hey, I'm just riding for you. So that's just what it is, bro. I'm just putting that type of rhetoric out there, man. But I'm gonna move on so I can shut this bitch down. Brittany Renner.
Love, big guy. I just want to tap in with you. I ain't tapped in a minute, man.
So it's all love.
Fuck with you, man. Love, bro.
For sure.
You know, we agree on some shit, we disagree on some shit, but it is what it is.
For sure, it's all good.
All right, bro. Peace, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Brittany Renner went on to I watched some of the podcasts today. They drew me in with the with the promo clip. So I watched the most of it. And like I've been said before, Brittany Renner is very confused, and I want and you know, the topic came up of like younger girls looking up to Brittany Renner and want to follow into her footsteps. And I feel like, yeah, because when you say that and when you make these things, I'll say the same thing about the rappers, because that's what everybody likes to do. They like to use the rappers as the scapegoat. If I say, hey, little girls, hey, raise y'all girls to not look up to Brittany Renner. Raise y'all daughters to look at Brittany Renner as a bad decision, a bad choice. Look at Brittany Renner as, hey, man, if I fuck with Brittany Renner, I'm going to go to jail, man. Like, not in the mindset, look at that like you would tell your kids about a rapper. Like, if you tell your kids, look at this rap music as entertainment, because if you do what these rappers do, I'm going to go to jail. The equivalent for that is Brittany Renner is do what Brittany Renner do. You're going to be single and miserable when you get older, and you're going to regret it. You're going to regret going out here and putting your body online, looking like a whore, putting out these whore statements and these whore skits for clout and trying to prove a point, going on all these platforms, airing all your business out. Now your whole brand is how much business you gonna tell and putting all your personal business out. Today she went on there and told us that her son's father was cheating, and what she should have did was just kept it under wraps. We didn't need to know that. Like, nothing positive happens for you because you came out and told us that your son's dad cheated. That's none of our business. He's 23 fucking years old and he's an NBA player. Duh. You're 30. You don't have the game that you thought you had. You thought that a 23-year-old was going to be faithful to you? Really? In the NBA? Really, Brittany Renner? But you get on these platforms and you talk like you know it all. You're dating a 23-year-old NBA player, his first time having money, being successful. Hey, do what you want to do. Nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying, if you put yourself out here as this type of woman, you're cutting down your options. Your options become more and more limited when you put all your business out there in the world. You go on all these platforms telling everybody everything. You limiting your options as a black woman or any woman, really. Look at Superhead. She went and did all that shit, all that exposing, did all that name dropping. What the fuck do she got going on right now? Is Superhead on any TV shows? No. Is Superhead on any TV shows? Name the show. Name it. I'll wait. Name the deal. What is Superhead doing right now that's relevant to fame and popularity and clout? It's a quick bag and then it dries up. Keep your fucking business to yourself, man. You're not locked into nothing. Now, you're getting on, look how crazy this is. This is the father of your son. The father of your son. Now you're going on a campaign tearing them down. Whether he cheated on you or not, we don't need to know that. You know and y'all family know. Why would you go online and tell people this? That nigga's an NBA player. This is still the father of your child. You have to deal with this man for the next 18 years. Why are you telling us his fucking business? Why are you telling us your business? Y'all have to raise a kid together. Nobody fucking cares, Brittany. These people are not your fucking friends, Brittany. But guess what y'all gonna tell me? I'm misogynistic, or you don't know what you're talking about, or you're broke, you don't have any Instagram followers. How many women have you dated? I don't need to date a lot of women to understand putting all your motherfucking man business out here is not going to be good in the long run or in the future. Why did you come on the internet and say he didn't want to pay child support? Why do we need to know that? You're going on the internet making him look like a bad person. You know you chose a younger guy. He's got growing up to do. We both know goddamn well whether he want to pay child support or not, you was going to get your child support. You was going to get your child support, and you getting it now. You're getting your money now. So why do you need to come on here and tell us this? Why do you need to go to every hip-hop platform? Come on now. No, if you watch the whole show, she didn't cook Myron at all. Myron actually told her some real shit. Myron told her the same thing that I've been saying. You're doing too goddamn much. Myron told her, you might as well get back with PJ because the niggas that you trying to deal with are going to cheat on you anyways. The type of niggas you want to deal with are going to cheat on you anyways. You might as well do it with the one you already know and the one that's going to be there because y'all have a kid together. They still do have a podcast together. It's called Brilliant Idiots. So that's that with that. What else did I have on the menu before we dip out? So no, he do fuck with I don't know why somebody said he don't fuck with Charlamagne. I don't know what they came from. But nah, they doing their thing, bro. These platforms are running it up, man. Shout out to all the hip hop media platforms that's running their bags up, grinding good content coming out. I'm watching the content, liking the content, fucking with some of the content. Like I say, I got certain shit that goes on that niggas say I don't like. Then certain shit that niggas say I do like. It's certain shit that I disagree with because of the way it's pushed and put out there to make us look like we just some fucking animals and sick motherfuckers and dumbass niggas. I don't like that type of shit at times, bro. But we working though. We getting better, man. We getting better as people. We gonna figure this shit out, man. I gotta try to find a way to get in contact with Kwame Brown. I think we need to get a collab in on the channel one time, or let him see if he'll come on the platform. He be showing love to creators for sure. So I'll end up getting with him in some form of way. I'll figure it out and try to get him on here, or either get him on here or I'll go on his, or whatever, however he want to do it. I'll try to see if I can get with Kwame Brown, let him come talk some shit, and we can politic real quick on him. I think that'll be dope for us. Well, let me say this for me, not that he needs it. He don't need it for sure. He already up. I put Tupac on there, bro, because this is the legacy that I feel like Tupac left behind, where it shows his greatness, bro. That the greatness of Tupac all these years later, where niggas is still talking about him, still speaking on him. His name is still ringing bells. Every time you cut on your fucking TV, Tupac is a fucking discussion. You know what I'm saying? Tupac is being brought up damn near. Niggas is dissing Tupac still for clout. Some of these niggas wouldn't even have a name without Tupac that we see on some of these platforms. Like, just being, and I mean that in a respectful way. I guess that it's just certain niggas, bro. Like, I feel like some niggas should never have nothing bad to say about Pac. Because without Pac, a lot of you niggas don't have shit. Some of these niggas don't have shit without Pac. Yeah. Some niggas feel that way about Pac on some gang shit, some neighborhood shit, some street shit. Nah, I can't tell a nigga how to feel about that way. Do your stuff. I'm not in that life. Do your thing. But I'll be honest, bro. And I told my guy Mo this shit tonight. Shout out to my guy Mo. I do not like cops who talk tough. I don't like cops who talk tough. I don't like big motherfucking bodyguard ass niggas that try to talk tough to niggas. It's a lot of Tupac documentaries. But think about that. That damn $1 million worth of game Suge Knight interview broke the internet. Now, to be clear, Suge Knight had Death Row booming before Tupac got there. But, you know, niggas want to hear the Tupac stories because he dead and gone. And, bro, that nigga left, bro. You could put on that Pac music today, bro. That shit still jam, bro. That nigga was like no other. Just think about it, bro. And I mean this in a respectful way. Tupac is so great. A lot of these dudes y'all see on these platforms, bro, they don't even get interviews if Tupac is still alive. Nobody cares about you if Tupac is still alive because he's the star. People is only talking to y'all because y'all connected to the Tupac story. Yeah. People are interested in any type of information that has anything regarding to Tupac. That's the basis of it. And then it turns into something else. It'll turn into something else. But if you wasn't a rapper, unless you was a rapper and shit like that, for real, for real. Nah, Tupac was really that nigga, bro. And I wanted to really tap in on that some more. I just feel like I be looking at it like that, bro. Like, Pac a motherfucker, dog. That nigga Pac was that nigga. And like I said before, bro, I'm not here to tear nobody down. I'm just keeping this shit solid, bro. Like, keeping this shit player, bro. Got to. That's just what I'm on with this shit. I'm gonna play an artist song that I got an interview coming with y'all. I want y'all to check some of bro music out, man. He doing this stuff out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm tripping like a motherfucker. My bad, my bad. Play bro video on the way out. 3L Stunner, man. Bring him up. I'm gonna play 2 of his joints, man. I want y'all to check out the interview too when I drop it. If you rock with a nigga, check out the interview. It's gonna be coming soon, man. 3L Stunner, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Tell me what y'all think. And this is real voice, no auto-tune.
When I get to my legal pleading, and I can't trust you with my secrets, because that love I know you need. Look me in the eyes, you probably see that I'm the one. And it's hard for me to sleep at night, because I know I got demons to overcome. Free my niggas out that system, Lord knows I've been some, but they know we can't speak on what we done. In that cell, you get mad and see the sun. When it's sleep, you never run. Man, we do that shit for fun. You say screaming, I'm the one. All this put faith up in my God. Yeah, it's hard to manage all this pain that I've been going through. Niggas mad because I never noticed you. Get off your ass, get on your grind, that's what you're supposed to do. Fuck all your eyes, watch all the niggas that been close to you. And they be talking about this love, but they didn't mean it. They can see in my eyes, I'm a demon. I'm moving slow, so don't you ask me why I'm drinking. I'm broken heart, I'm trying to pick up all the pieces. And we gon' spin again. That shit we gon' make a win. Niggas say it's game. I know that shit pretend. Yeah. Look me in the eyes, you probably see that I'm the one. And it's hard for me to sleep at night, cause I know I got demons to overcome. Free my niggas out that system, Lord knows I've been some, but they know we can't speak on what we done. In the cell, you can barely see the sun. When it's sleep, you never run. Man, we do that shit for fun. You say screaming, I'm the one.
say, bitch. Hey, man.
I'm gonna go out there and fuck around with these niggas in Lake Charles one time, man.
Fuck that. I'm trying to run it out. Trying to be rich. All of that pussy, but one money was over. I didn't get the pain, the struggles, this shit ain't nothing new. Niggas I was calling my brother, had to cut them loose. My city, if you swinging that iron, youngers look up to you. Wishing that you wasn't, cause now they offering 22. Told them that I'm changing my life, they just keep crying. What earned away to my life? Trying to take mine, but something that I'm more than 20. Stay on my waistline. Copy your tune, I know this ain't not gonna waste time. I had to get off the streets and slow down and start moving smarter. Only costing years, so I'm looking out for his daughters. Don't want his kids thinking they grew up without a father. Minute they was born, he did everything to support them. Young and stuff, and it's like seeing me in the mirror. Generation got a disease called murder, ain't no kid ran. I was like down here, I know the feeling of being taken from people that you love, now you miss them. But you gotta do your time strong, nobody can do it, you gotta do it alone. Trying to keep away from stress, so you better using a phone. Know that one day that you come at home, cause I admit to pain, the struggles, this shit ain't nothing new. Niggas I was calling my brother, had to cut them loose. My city, if you swinging that iron, niggas look up to you. Wishing that you wasn't, cause now they offering 22. Told them that I'm changing my life, they just keep crying. What earned away to my life? Trying to take mine, but something that I'm more than 20. Stay on my waistline. Gonna be on chill, I know this ain't not gonna waste time. Talk to one of my niggas, me in the train gang. Told me he coming home, still on that same thing. He listen to Kevin Gates, but he won't change lanes. I'm trying to run on my bread and just maintain. When it comes to fake love, you can keep it. Shorty mad cause I'm not telling her my secrets. I've been on that off like a tire, yeah, that creep shit. Hard to make me nervous, if you do, I go to reaching. No longer do drugs, I be tweaking. And once I start sipping lean, I feel like needed. And if I tell you I love you, then I mean it. Catch you slipping, it's murder season. I done been through pain and struggles, this shit ain't nothing new. Niggas I was calling my brother, had to cut them loose. My city, if you slinging that iron, youngers look up to you. Wishing that you wasn't, cause now they offering 22. Told them that I'm changing my life, they just keep crying. What earned away to my life? Trying to take mine, but something that I'm more than 20. Stay on my waistline. Copy your tune, I know this ain't not gonna waste time. Yeah.
So I think, man. What y'all think? Give me your honest opinions, man, with them two tracks for people that was listening. I think Dog got something, man. Got some raw talent. What y'all think? Felt good to do an interview today with him. Dog pulled up on me. That nigga drove out here from Lake Charles to do this interview, man. So he's supporting the fuck out this platform for shit show.
If a nigga violate, fuck him.
Damn, somebody got shot and killed. For sure, for sure. That's what's up. I fuck with the talent, man. He keep it going. I think he can do something. He got a little support. He got a supportive team, man. Good nigga, cool and motherfucker. We got a dope interview finna come. Man. I want y'all to check that motherfucker out. If you in here, everybody that's in here right now, spread the word on it. Guess I'm gonna do this FTN Bae video, man. Fuck it. Doodie low. We'll tap in. I appreciate y'all tapping in for sure. We got more shit coming tomorrow. More videos. You know how we rock, man. This shit every day, man. We consistent. We gonna get it. You share it on Facebook. That's what's up, King1998. That's love. That's love. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with showing no support, bro. Show that, you know what I'm saying? That's player. That's P. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't say P. Because where I'm from, no disrespect to nobody else, the only niggas that say P is the pimps. The pimps out here say P. I don't say P because I'm not a pimp. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with pimps, you know what I'm saying? We got relationships and I know some pimps, but I'm not a P. So I don't say P. But it's all love, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in most definitely. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Go back in the comments. Shout out to the replay gang and everything, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. All that. We got more coming, man. Yeah, y'all go subscribe to homie too. 3F Stunner. Go subscribe to him.